Thank you for joining the High Seraph and the Chorus of Angels. I am the Angel Mythos, aka the High Seraph, and you are my Chorus of Angels. And we got a murder to solve. I do wonder how long this game is. Like, we've been doing a lot of stuff. Like, we've got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, to-do list. We need to find Clive, we need to investigate the headless statue, and we need to locate Eddie Blake. Okay, so we gotta find... Wait, why do I... Oh, okay. I thought my tasks were, my health or something. I'm like, why do I have health? Okay. Oh, so many testimonials. Oh my gosh. Suspects. Okay. Well... Let's see what we can do. I cannot exactly remember what we were doing last time. It's been a hot minute since we played. But I'm sure it's a nice cloudy day today. So I wonder what we'll get up to. I'm just using... Who is this? Spiky-haired dude. Oh. Tommy Harris stands by the pond, his back to you. I am at his side. His figure is tense but tired, his shoulders hunched slightly as though he is weighed down by more than just age. A lit cigarette dangles between his fingers, a trail of smoke curling lazily in the air. He takes a drag and exhales slowly, watching the ripples on the pond spread outward like something he's trying to make sense of. As you approach, your eyes drift downward towards his boots, scuffed Timberland shoes. You're a hot minute, definitely more than a minute. Thank you. I like to think of myself as at least a hot hour, perhaps even a hot 15 hours. Not sure why 15 specifically, but we're going with it. How you doing, Quish? They crunch against the dirt as he shifts his weight, the sound breaking the quiet stillness of the park. Without looking at you, Tommy speaks. You been looking for me? Or just wandering? Wait, Tommy is Tommy the dude who... I can't remember. Is that the like, deadbeat mom's boyfriend? He glances over his shoulder briefly, his eyes bloodshot and shadowed. There's no fire to them this time. There's just a deep, simmering exhaustion. 15 sounds like the average amount of stress per 24 hours. Amen. Okay, just in case this guy is the deadbeat boyfriend, I'm going to adopt a southern accent. Figured I'd get a minute out here to clear my head. Not much worth left thinking about these days, but still better than the shop. Okay, this is the same guy. Inquire about Tommy's Timberlands. Nice shoes, Tommy. Timberlands, right? I'm doing well enough. Well, good. Well enough is better than bad. I'm hoping that it continues to get even better. He glances down at his boots and snorts softly, taking another drag from his cigarette. You and my feet again. Got some kind of fetish? What about them? They're comfortable, durable. That's what matters, isn't it? Not much else these days holds up the way it should. He exhales smoke through his nose, his gaze is drifting back to the water. Seems like a strange fucking thing to bring up, though. You still trying to pin a pair of boots to me? Just an observation. You shrug, keeping your tone casual. Figured a guy who spends so much time in the shop as you do would appreciate quality. Quality's hard to come by these days. Everything's made to break, one way or another. I'm in the middle of monitoring a 3D print. Ooh, what you printing this time, John? He exhales sharply, his gaze fixed on the pond again. But don't think for a second that a pair of boots means anything more than what they are. You'd be wasting your time. Inquire about Jim's photo. These look familiar to you? You hold the Polaroid you received from Jim out to him. I can talk. He takes the photo without a word, staring at it for a long moment, his hand hovering just a bit too long on Emily's image before he looks up at you. Where'd you get this? It came my way. Thought you might have something to say about it. He exhales through his nose, handing the photo back to you with a stiff motion. I remember it. Emily, Sarah, Paul. They all had their little moments, didn't they? He rubs a hand over his face, his voice dropping lower. The same print I printed for like the 6th time it failed earlier. That's always hard, but I hope it gets better for you. I'm sure that this time will be the time. You're looking at me like I'm supposed to have some big revelation about this. All I see is a bunch of fucking kids who didn't know better. But if you think that photo says more than it does, you better think again. Memories don't solve murders. People do. He's gruff. I really hope he's not a bad person. He's already acting like a bad person, but I really hope he isn't. Fingers crossed. Yeah! Alright, the abandoned mall. Is there an entrance? Do you know any frickin' way to get in there? Emily's aunt mentioned seeing her at the old mall with the librarian, Jacob Turner. Thought you might have noticed something, given how close your shop is. He grunts, shaking his head as he stares at the water. Teenagers have been breaking into that dump since it closed down. Nothing new there. Hell, they probably know the place better than whoever owns it now. He takes a drag from his cigarette, his voice growing rougher. Never saw Emily myself there, but wouldn't be surprised. He flicks the cigarette into the pond. Hey, don't do that. Lately, though, it's not teenagers I see going in and out. It's that goddamn drifter, Eddie Blake. Guy's been hanging around town too damn long. Makes you wonder what he's up to. He quickly lights up another cigarette. Okay, well, we'll just let you chain smoke near the pond. Maybe you could make sure that... I'm not sure if that's like a duck or something else, but maybe you can make sure that that thing isn't, drowning or something. Boo! It's my mud! And my editor! And my best friend! And just overall cool guy nerd. Tommy stares out at the pond again, his expression unreadable. He doesn't say anything else, letting his words linger in the warm summer air. For once, there's no anger in his tone. Just a quiet exhaustion that speaks louder than anything else. All right, Tommy. You've made your peace. What is going on with him? How's it going? Oh, what the fuck? I almost got ran over. Rude. It's going all right. Started not too long ago. Wow, I hear where your deeper loyalty lies. Oh, shush. I love everyone. It's just, I don't, Nerd has had the sleep, he's had the sleep patterns of, an 80-year-old woman lately. It's just nice to see him, okay? Knock on the door. Yes, please. Your knocks fall on deaf ears. Yeah. Sure. What about here? Can I knock here? No. I wonder if they'll let me investigate the statue. Missing in head gives an eerie, unsettling quality, almost though it's been left in mockery as a warning. You've already spoke to Randy Cooper about this. Okay, well... Would I be me if I didn't tease you, Mythos? No, I suppose not. Hey, come out and play. You knock, but no one answers. Yeah, of course not. Okay. Maybe today's the day that I'll find Eddie Blake. I haven't found him practically forever. Can I go this way? You look down the road that leaves town flanked by a few scattered houses and open fields. There's nothing for you that way. Okay. Well, that very clearly answers that question. How about the priest? Do you got any dirt for me, priest? Anything? The First Church of Christ is currently closed. Well, I guess not. There is no dirt for me. All of my leads are coming up sour. Oh, hey, is that the car that almost ran me over earlier? The small hatchback offers a humorous contrast to the oversized SUV parked across the lot. Oh my god, there is a oversized SUV parked across the lot. Look at this thing. Come out and play? No, thank you. Still a little triggered from last time. Oh, yeah, that's fair. A hulking SUV takes up the parking spot, its massive frame exuding power and luxury. Polished chrome accents catch the light, drawing attention to its imposing presence. I have never heard of an SUV being referred to as imposing, but sure. Tommy's K-Truck. Oh, K-Trucks! The bed of chaos, oil-streaked rags, discarded car marks, the bird tarp. Let me see. I don't think I actually got to check. Wait, hold on, what? Thomas Brown, beloved father. Okay. Did I get to check all these gravestones? I can't remember. I feel like I saw someone doing some shady stuff around here, but I can't remember. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can I wonder if I can, like, I'm part of the police, right? Can I just issue someone a citation? Oh, I could come back here? Wait, where's that lady that, like, super wants to sleep with me? Can I say hi? Can I maybe see what's up? Ah. Okay, so she's in this one, right? And she's down bad for me. Last time you saw Olivia, she made her intentions pretty clear. Subtlety's not her strong suit. It may not be a good idea to engage with that again, especially with everything that's going on. Time is of the essence. Oh, come on! You can't... 5 minutes! It's not that difficult. Yes, knock on the door. I made my intentions pretty clear too, but the game seems to disagree with me. Knock, but no one answers. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down the list of these houses real quick as well, just to be safe, I think. Anyone? 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 Knock, but no one answers. Is this one's the one... Rude. Okay. What the hell? Oh. My phone was talking to me. There we go. Well, let's just make sure. This is the rapping dude. Won't let me come on or in. Yeah, no. So rude. How dare I try to holla at someone? I don't try to holla at anyone, ever. Oh no, why do you answer the door? Oh god, I forgot that I need to talk like this guy. Oh wait, I made it super wide on purpose. You back already, dog? What's good, yo? He offers up his hand, fingers ready for the snap, but you just stare until he awkwardly pulls it back, mumbling under his breath. Aight then, I see how it is. Don't want to give the hood dog daps. That's cool, bro. Come into the digs. Hi. What is that emote? I don't think I've seen it before. It's really cute. Yo, what's up, D-man? You looking for a hit or something? A what? No, I was just checking in to see that you didn't try to skip town. He lets out a short laugh. I said I ain't going nowhere. So look, I wrote a little something for Emily. Something real. Let me drop it for you. I have to do this as earnest. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I am going to be Bellflower. Ooh, he's very cute. I'm going to do this as earnestly as I possibly can. It will not be done the way that it is written, but I will do my best. Please don't. You got a gift sub. Oh, that's awesome. It's okay. I'm not gonna actually rap. Don't worry. Yo. Look. Yo. Emily, you were delight in the crowd. Wit yo smiling so bright, always standin' so proud. Used to laugh 'bout de times, you and me rollin' deep. Now I'm stuck wit de memories, can't even sleep. We'd cruise to da city just to hear da sound of dem old school tracks, our feet hittin' the ground. You were real, girl, never frontin' or fake. Had dat vibe, like a queen, no need for a break. I can stop him! You keep going, King. You keep going. But now you gone, and I'm stuck in the mess, hating the game, 'cause I still can't forget the way you laughed and the way you moved. Emily, girl, you got me stuck in this groove. I never said it, but you always knew the deal. You were the dream, girl, and that was real. I was caught up, trying to find my own way. But now I'm lost, girl, in the darkest of days. That's my word. That's my word, yo. Wow, it's interesting. Good job, buddy. It was poetry. Letters sounds like spoken word. I am not rapping that. You cannot make me. So I'm doing it as spoken word to avoid the clear violations of social constructs that I would be violating. That's only the first verse. I've got 2 mo and a hook written too, yo. Wanna hear that? I'm pretty busy, Paul. Maybe another time. Aight then. I see how it is. Don't want to give Hood Dog his due. That's cool, bro. Whatevs. Is that it? If I talk to him again, is he gonna make me listen to more of his bad rapping? Okay, this is all the same. Nah, I'm good. Cinema. What's the hook? Game, let me hear the hook. Yeah, how are you supposed to get hooked on that? Wait, hold on. Can I take a shit in his bathroom? Hold on. Hold on. I need to know. I need to know if I am able to take a shit in his bathroom. Yeah, come here. Let me go into your bathroom. That's private. Nah, I mean, yeah, unfortunately I do. Bye. Okay. So we've played with, what was his full rapper name? It was like Street Hood Dog something or other. Lisa opens the door, wiping her hands on a towel as her eyes light up in recognition. Oh, Detective Seraph, hi. What brings you here? I'm kind of in the middle of dinner prep. Sorry for the mess. You offer a polite nod. Hi, Lisa. Don't worry, I won't keep you long. Just need to ask you a couple of quick questions about your neighbors. She glances back into the apartment where a faint sizzling sound comes from the kitchen, and her expression grows apologetic. Can it wait? I've got something on the stove, and I'm afraid the smoke alarm's going to start yelling at me if I don't get back to it soon. You nod again, stepping back slightly, even though that's not in yellow text, because it should be, because it was a thought and not you talking. Fair enough. I'll let you get back to it. Enjoy your dinner. I hope it's a good time, broski. Much love. Hello there, broski. Mwah. Hope you're having a good night. I hope it is good as well. I'm having a lot of fun so far. I did spoken word rap poetry so far, so good night all around. She smiles warmly and gestures towards the kitchen before looking back at you. Thanks. Stop by the clinic tomorrow. I'll be happy to help then. Have a good night, Detective. Okay, cool. And then, yes, we're going to knock on the door. Finger snapping. Yes! Okay, no one's home. I think this is the one that was open before. You know Jacob's not home, but it'd be better not to risk anything further. You've already had a good look around. Yeah, that's true. I already I already violated several police codes by stealing stuff from his room, proving that he's not squeaky clean like he likes to pretend. Knock on the door. Yes, please. I've only gotten to talk to some of these people. Oh, hello. How many, detective? Is it just yourself dining with us today? Her voice drones on, light and airy, but completely drained, like someone who forgot how many shifts they've worked this week. Mood. Jenny, you know we're not at the Dancing Damsel, right? You blink, a faint smirk tugging at the corner of your mouth at the absurdity of her greeting as the absurdity of her greeting sinks in. Oh God, duh! She snaps out of it, blinking wildly like she just remembered where she is, then groans with exaggerated drama. Oh, sorry, I've been, running on fumes for 3 days. If I try to hand you a menu or something, just, knock it out of my hand or whatever. I'll keep that in mind. Sorry to bother you. I'll let you get back to whatever counts as rest these days. She slouches into the doorframe, fluttering her fingers in a lazy wave, her weak smile turning into a little laugh. Thanks, detective, but, next time bring a tip, okay? That is the only time you guys will hear me giggle like that. You chuckle softly as you turn to leave, leaving Jenny to her much-needed rest. Aw, poor girl. I wonder who's at the Dancing Damsel, then? Knock on the door? Yes. I'm fairly certain I know who this one is, too, but... Oh. Seems that no one's home. Okay, this one is the aunt, I think. Oh. The door opens slowly and Carol appears, her shoulders slumped and eyes red-rimmed. She looks at you with a resigned heaviness before stepping aside, silently inviting you in. Ah, yes. Alright, hey, darling. There's a silent plea in the way she holds your gaze, as though willing you to promise without words that justice will be done. She doesn't flinch or shy away, her posture still deliberate, like someone carrying a burden too heavy to set down. Lies, I've heard you giggle like that before, and I'm sure I will again in the future. Look, I don't giggle like that very often, alright? And when I do, you should be worried. So, if you hear me giggle like that, you don't want to. Okay, well that's all? That's all you got for me? I've got no reason to go digging through her things. No, I don't. You're right, but I would like to go to the bathroom. Okay, fine. Gosh. Okay, what about this one? Knock on the door. Yes, please. Seems no one's home. Okay, well that did nothing. That's the I'ma stab you giggle. Yeah, that's the you're in trouble right now giggle. As an innocent bystander, I'll eat popcorn as your victim stays stupid. I don't necessarily think that I am generally a scary person, but there are some things that I do every once in a while that should concern people, I think. Every once in a while. And that particular giggle is one of them. Okay, we're gonna go back towards the abandoned mall and see if maybe we can find that dude. Oh, but okay, wait, the ad isn't started yet. We got an ad starting in a couple minutes, guys, so just be warned. Okay, we got the abandoned mall over here. Is there... Oh, is that the drifter dude? Is this the dude that I've been meaning to frickin' talk to forever? Wait, nope. Different person, apparently. That or I'll be the cause, as we are partners in crime. 100 P, my man. Clive? Yo, rookie, Clive's back, baby. That IV drip was like rocket fuel, feeling good as new. What are you doing out here? You've talked to everyone except that drifter, right? I think so, yeah. Eddie Blake, yeah, I haven't tracked him down yet. Well, he's been hanging around the mall, hasn't he? Time to corner this squirrely prick. Oh, okay, cool. I'm down. Come on, I found a gap in the fence over here. Let's go. Oh. Wait, I couldn't go this way before. What are you doing? Taking a coffee break? We need answers, not naps. Okay, God. I'm coming, Jesus. Have I mentioned what I'm printing? No, you have not. Oh, we have a hydrate, a stretch, and a posture check. Just in time for the ad to be starting. Hal, as you have redeemed the hydrate, you get to choose what flavor water I'm drinking. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go get the flavors. Okay. We're going to mix it up a little bit tonight. We're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix it up. Okay? Alright? Okay, so we have 3 flavors. Be aware that 2 of them are energy. I'm not telling you which one. So we have black cherry, fruit punch, and strawberry kiwi. Which one? Oh, hi Berto. Why are you hanging out on the mirror? You weirdo. You chaos gremlin. I know. Go again. Oh, yes. Okay, so we have black cherry, fruit punch, and strawberry kiwi. It's part of her charm. Well, thank you. I told someone recently I was quote-unquote unhinged, and that's why people liked watching me, and she's like, yeah, that's fair. It's a mold of Eve from Stellar Blight. Ooh, nice! That's super cool. Black cherry. Perfect. One of the energy flavors. I appreciate you. Give me 1 second while I get water. Okay, let me see. In my hubris, I have realized I don't know how to frickin' open it. Give me 2 seconds. I frickin' knew it. Getting water. Alright. I have my black cherry energy water. Oh. I'm allergic to kiwis. I can have kiwi flavor and the yellow ones though. Ooh, I really do like I actually have some yellow kiwis in my fridge right now. Yellow kiwis, I feel like they're superior, like they're sweeter, you know what I mean? It's my favorite out of the 3 that I had to. I did not put enough of it in there. Hold on. It tastes like black cherry water that just like sniffed a cherry. More energy. Oh, right. Cool. I mean, the most unhinged I've seen you is convention drained. Oh god, it's been so long. They're kind of like bubblegum, but not overly chemical. That is very true. That's very true. I do like them a lot. Bruce really likes them too. Not allergic to latex though. Interesting. They go hand in hand. Is that kind of like how sometimes having like a peanut butter allergy can lead into having like a I think it's like an artichoke allergy or something. Can't remember. Welcome back from the ad, everyone. Sorry, we were just talking about allergies and water flavors. Don't mind us. Okay, so we gotta follow Detective Clive. What the hell? Oh, okay. It was just an old thing. Okay. We got a grate over here that does nothing. Is that a payphone? Oh, okay. I guess it is a payphone. We should probably save now that I think about it. Pick up the payphone.
This is HQ. Please state your badge number or name for the record.
Detective Mythos Seraph calling to record my progress. We're gonna save in this case file because it's been a while.
Progress logged. Anything else new on the case, Detective?
Still working the angles, just wanting to keep everything updated.
Copy that. Let us know if you need a backup or a second set of eyes.
I've got Clive, it's fine. Hang up the phone. Cool. Come on, Clive.
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot to mention.
He pauses, glancing at you with a grim look.
Colonel Hayes wants the case wrapped up. He's sending a unit to pick us up in a couple hours. Apparently there's going to be a big press conference tomorrow morning. CNN's even going to be there. He wants an arrest before then.
Hun, there you go. I'm mostly okay with latex stuff, but prolonged contact can cause problems. I just thought that it's because I have seriously sensitive skin. Huh. Yeah, no, there are different, allergies that can lead to different things. It's very interesting. What? We don't even know who the hell did it yet. I skipped over that part. Grew up thinking sunscreen made everyone's face feel spicy. Oh. You can't hide the shock in your voice.
Yeah, well, Hayes doesn't exactly care about who did it. He's got the shoot first, ask questions later type. The guy's got a reputation for getting things done, but it's not about the truth with him. It's about the optics. The news will eat it up.
Clive looks back towards the mall, then gives you a long, hard look.
Once we go in there, though, no turning back. You ready?
Oh, are we close to the end of the game? Let's go.
Good. It's about time. Let's get this over with. Stay sharp.
Oh.
Jimmy's Grill and Fry. I remember that place. I ate it in South Paris one time. Not bad, actually.
Is this like nostalgia for him?
Man, this place is a fucking dump. Let's hope the roof doesn't cave in with how many goddamn holes it has in it.
Okay, so now I'm going to be doing all of the investigating, it seems. Inside the former restaurant, you see a few overturned chairs resting on some dusty tables. Otherwise, the space has been entirely cleaned out. Okay. This is the first time we've actually gotten to come in here. The Dairy Queen kiosk stands in disarray, its soft-serve machine silent. A weathered menu hangs askew, and the smell of stale waffle cones lingers faintly in the air. Faintly, as the air grows thick with neglect. Aw, how dare they neglect a Dairy Queen? The McDonald's stand is a hollow shell, its counters coated with a layer of dirt and a few old, dried-up packets of ketchup and mustard. That sounds like a currently normal McDonald's, actually, so there is that. What's this? A yellowed clearance sign with bold red letters sits in front of the lonely bookstore. Final days! Everything must go! Up to 70% off! The edges are curled and a coffee stain mars the corner. The coffee stain? Did someone spill their coffee on it? How does that work? Okay, well, I can't go up that way. What is this? The rusty stand still displays a few tarnished trinkets. Faded keychains, cracked snow globes, and cheap plastic toys. The sign above reads, $1 souvenirs, great deals. Oh, this place used to be full of life. Bold text on the poster reads, Buckfield Entertainment Center, all the thrills all the time. Below, the smaller print advertises, now showing classic hits and new games. The ad promises excitement and nostalgia, a remnant of better days for the mall. So sad. Okay, so there's a door right here I can go. I think this is a door, possibly a window. And then I think this might be a door as well. Yep. Oh, The back rooms, eh? Hey, I have some of these assets. I've got a couple of these dresses for RPG Maker. The metal rack holds a row of button-up shirts, their collars crumpled and the fabric taking on a tired, lifeless hue. Oh, I wonder, this would be, honestly, an abandoned mall where stuff, like, where there's stuff that, like, people left behind. That'd be great for someone who's homeless. You just get free shirts. A washed-out graphic t-shirt hangs loosely on the wall. It's print advertising the rock band The Rolling Stones. Long forgotten use. Handbags. Okay. What? Why isn't it letting me move? Wait, there's something else here. There's a leather-bound diary sitting half hidden in one of the handbags. Its edge is worn and the cover cracked. You pull it out carefully and begin to flip through the pages. What? What? Emily Johnson is written clearly on the inside of the... What? I have found this by fucking accident. I was just clicking through. You found a clue. Read the journal, you bint. You freeze for a moment, taking in the weight of what you're holding. You can feel your heart rate begin to quicken. Raising your voice, you shout through the walls, your words sharp and frantic, calling out for Clive to hurry. Clive, I found something. Clive bursts into the room, his footsteps heavy with urgency. Over here. He sees you holding the diary, his eyes narrowing. What the hell did you find? You show him the diary. It's Emily's. He glances at you with a solemn look. Christ, did you read any of it yet? Just starting to. None of these entries are dated. Well, what do they say? Oh shit, it's scrolling text. Jacob's different from everyone here. He listens. He came from Augusta about a year ago. Quiet at first, but we started talking about Kurt Vonnegut and it was like we'd known each other forever. He gets me. But sometimes I feel like I'm drowning in things I can't control. He wants to show me the city, wants to show me more than just this place. I want to go, but I'm scared. He's always around when I need him, but now? I don't know. Is there more? Jacob, huh? The librarian, right? You nod, still stunned by the unexpected discovery, the finding leaving you momentarily speechless. He downplayed their relationship, but the evidence is undeniable. He was way more involved than he let on. What else does it say? Sometimes I come here to the store and just sit with Sarah and Jacob. We get high in the back corner where nobody can see us. It's the only time I feel like I can breathe, you know? He's mentioned stuff like MDMA and cocaine. He says it's nothing, just a way to feel free. I don't know what to think anymore. Part of me wants to believe him, but another part is telling me to run the other way. Oh, he frickin' killed her. MDMA, cocaine. That's a red flag. If Jacob's pushing drugs, that's a whole different ballgame. I've got proof. I raided his house. I mean, found it outside his house. It helps being adult and having autonomy. Yes, I'm sure it does. It would be consistent with what I've been told. And the evidence I found in his apartment. That motherfucker was so brazen with his lies. He searched his apartment without a warrant? Yeah, look, okay, it happened to be open. Jesus, Mythos. You sound like my friends in real life. God damn it! You could fuck this whole thing up! The door was open. Just forget about it. Everything I learned is confirmed right here anyway. Clive shakes his head, urging you to continue reading, his frustration visibly mounting. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Jacobs keeps pushing things, talking about drugs like it's nothing. He offered me MDMA last week, and then today he mentioned cocaine. He's always pulling me in different directions, telling me how dangerous the world is, how we could get out of here together, but I know the kind of people he's mixed up with. The ones in Portland. I've heard rumors. Guilty! Portland?
The kind of people he's mixed up with? This doesn't line up. Something doesn't feel right.
She's talking about escaping to Portland. There's definitely something bigger going on here. I hate being here. I can't even stand to be in my own home. Mom's back on with Tommy and he scares me. He hit her again just last week, and I know he could do the same to me if I got in his way. I don't feel safe. Now I think Paul is following me too. I just want to leave this place. Jacob says if I come with him, we can leave it all behind. But I don't know if I can trust him either. The people he owes in Portland, they're dangerous. Tommy. I knew there was something off about him. Clive runs a hand over his face, the gravity of the situation settling in. Also, turns out I had a freaking lighter emote. Woo! It's okay. Next time I do spoken word poetry for any reason, you'll have that baby ready, Hal.
But this is more than we thought. She was terrified, and now she's dead.
There's definitely a lot more to Jacob Turner than we thought.
The fuck was that? Come on, let's go check it out.
Okay, now that I've accidentally uncovered something important, let me just check everything else to be safe. Okay, check these boxes. Okay. Oh, hey, you've got a guy over there.
Don't waste your time being polite. We need answers, not excuses.
Oh, okay. Sure. We're just gonna rough this guy up. The man lies sprawled on his back in the middle of the floor, his eyes shut, but the faint groans escaping his lips, as if he's trapped in some half-conscious nightmare. His clothes are dirtied and the dust clings to his skin. It's hard to tell if he's knocked out or just too lost in his own delirium to move. Eddie Blake? Oh. The man jolts awake, his body jerking upright all of a sudden, in a sudden violent motion, as if the shock of reality has just hit him. His eyes snap open, wide and unblinking, darting around the space in confusion. He begins to blink rapidly, as though trying to clear a fog from his mind, his breath coming in quick, uneven gasps. For a moment, he seems to struggle with the disorienting reality of where he is.
I think he fell from the second floor. You alright, Chief?
He winces, grimacing as he shifts his weight, his hand moving to his back with a pained expression. My back. Damn, that ain't right. Someone say my name? He groans again, clearly struggling to push through the pain, his posture hunched like he's trying to curl into himself. Decide who should take the lead in questioning Eddie. I'll let Clive take the lead. He's done practically nothing.
You've been here for a couple months now, right? Staying at the motel, hanging around this place. What's your deal? People don't know much about you, but you were trying to figure out what happened yesterday morning with Emily. You seen anything? Heard anything?
His head jerks toward Clive's, eyes vacant and unfocused, his words slow and deliberate, but they drift like leaves caught in the wind, almost as if he's speaking to himself. Oh, okay. People don't see. They don't hear. Not really. They just think they do. Like the mall. It's empty. But not empty, you know? It's full. It's full of things that don't belong. Sometimes I think it watches you. You ever think that? Like, you walk in, and it's got you. It doesn't let you go. Eddie's voice rises and falls like a broken radio, each word slipping between confusion and something more disturbing. His eyes dash around, not focused on anything specific, as though the world around him is as transient as his thoughts. Clive's frustration grows, a sharp glint appearing in his eyes as he tries to reel Eddie back to reality. I feel like it's probably my turn. I'll press further. You push forward with a firmer tone, becoming more impatient. We're not here to talk about your weird thoughts, Eddie. We need answers about Emily. Did you see her yesterday morning? Eddie's fingers tapped nervously on his legs, his voice shifting between quiet reflection and erratic rambling. Emily, she was quiet like a bird before it flies. People, they never listen to the ones that just want to fly. Not really. They look at them, but they don't see. She had a thing about her, a look in her eyes, like she could see things, like she knew things she wasn't supposed to. Eddie's eyes glaze over as he talks, his words spiraling further from reality. He's no longer speaking to either of you. He's lost in a reverie of his own making, and whatever he's seeing is a million miles away from the stark emptiness of them all. To decide on who should continue pressing Eddie. I wonder if just both of us do this. We'll have Clive do it. Clive's voice turns sharp and cutting, his hand flexing as though he's holding himself back from reaching out and shaking Eddie. Okay, so you noticed something about her. What the fuck does that mean, Eddie? Did you see her that night? Yesterday morning? Eddie's voice softens, speaking as if he's forgotten who he's talking to, his tone more whimsical than ever, and his gaze never staying fixed. Sometimes people go places. They think they're going somewhere, but they just end up in places like this. They come in, sit down. The air is thick, like something's coming, but they don't know. It doesn't matter if they know. It's just a part of the plan, you know? She didn't understand. No one does. They think it's the people around them. They think they can talk it away, but you can't. The air feels heavier now, thick with confusion and the faint scent of mildew. Eddie's voice weaves in and out of focus, leaving more questions than answers. But something in the way he speaks, his disjointed thoughts, creates a tension, a feeling that he's circling something darker without ever landing on it. We know Emily was here in the past. Did you talk to her? His face is a strange mixture of stupefaction and realization, like the words are suddenly hard for him to hold on to. You watch him closely, trying to keep the unease from creeping into your voice. Something about him, the eyes, his body language, sends a shiver down your spine. I see people. People that come and go. The ones who think that they can just take things and leave, but they don't leave, not really. Not the way they think. You can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. Sometimes they stay. They stay, but they don't know it. They don't know what they're staying for. His voice trembles slightly now, something frantic lurking just below the surface. There's a sense that he's reaching for something just beyond his grasp, his words becoming more unpredictable, his eyes flickering from one spot to the next but never resting on anything. This is going nowhere. It's time to raise the stakes. Oh no. I'll let Clive raise the stakes. Jesus Christ, you're talking in circles. This isn't helping. All you're doing is spitting out nonsense. You've been around this town long enough to know who's who. If you're hiding something, now's the time to say it, or I promise you, things will get real fucking ugly for you. The tension is unbearable now, hanging in the air like a storm waiting to break. He seems oblivious to the increasing vexation of the men in front of him. Caught in his own world. Dude is either off or colted. Hey, maybe both. You think I know something, don't you? You think I saw something. But it's not about what I saw, it's about what I felt. People, they look for the truth, but they never look in the right places. It's always just a little too far for them. But it's there. You can feel it. You can feel it like a shadow in the corner of your eye. You don't know it's there until it's already too late. He's suddenly grinning, though it's not a reassuring smile, more like a grimace that doesn't quite make it to his eyes. His voice has dropped, now colder, his expression distant, as though the world around him doesn't exist. We're going to ask one last fucking time, asshole. Where were you on Thursday night? You keep talking about feelings, but I need facts. Who were you around? Were you at the motel? His grin fades, replaced by a glassy expression, and the distance between Eddie and reality seems to grow wider with each passing second. Too many people. Too many faces. They all look the same when they stop. But when they move, when they really move, you see things. You see them for what they are. I saw the way they looked when they thought no one was watching, but I wasn't watching them. I was waiting for something. Waiting for the right time. His words make less and less sense, but there's an underlying weightiness to them, a sense that he's holding on to something important, but he's unwilling or unable to share it. I don't know what kind of game you think this is, but... Oh, fucking hell. Detectives, there you are. We're here to take you both back to headquarters. The colonel expects you. He wants to arrest the arrest made today. We're not ready to make an arrest yet. I need some time to go over my notes. Colonel's not going to like hearing that. You grit your teeth, standing your ground. I just need a little more time. That's all. You better go explain that to the colonel then. We're leaving now. Why did he just hop a bunch? Clive glances at Eddie one last time. Enjoy the silence, Eddie. It's about to get a whole lot louder around here. Your eyes meet Chief Lawson's, holding a trace of gratitude. Subtle, but unmistakable. Tempered by the pull of regret. It's the kind of look that says more than words ever could. Thankful for your work, yet burdened by what all this means for his town. He doesn't move. Doesn't nod. Just watches as you get in the car and the engine hums to life. Did I fuck up? Did I lose? Did I not figure it out? Oh shit. State Police Headquarters. Augusta, USA. Alright, rookie, let me handle this. Hayes might scare you, but he's just another brass hat to me. I've danced this dance before. I'm on break high. Bestie, hello! We're solving murders over here. I hope that you're having an amazing day at work. Mwah! I love you. You sure? Hayes doesn't seem like the dancing type. Clive smirks, shaking his head with a quiet chuckle as he pulls his hand from his pocket and rubs his jaw. The glow of the ceiling lights catch the rough texture of his stubble. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, neither am I. Doesn't mean I can't step on some toes if he gets us what we need. What we need is a little more time. Just one more sweep of Buckfield to make sure we didn't miss anything. He draws a quick breath, tugging his coat tighter over his shoulders and steeling himself. His eyes lock on yours, steady and focused, before he claps a firm hand on your shoulder. Right. But Hayes doesn't give a damn about thorough. He cares about fast. That's why I'll do the talking.
Hayes will eat you alive if you try to go toe-to-toe. Just watch and learn. Trust me. I've done this rodeo more times than I can care to count.
With that, he turns and strides through the busy room, his footsteps echoing against the polished tile floor. His presence commands attention even amidst the chaos of headquarters, the unshakable confidence of a man who's seen it all and lived to tell the tale. I do hope that you're having a good day at work, though, Sarge. Alright. A measured inhale steadies your nerves, anchoring you in the moment. Alrighty. Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Let me talk. It's difficult to speak to someone when you're staring at the back of their head. Yeah, fair. I've been following you. Been having the case since expiring. Cool. Wait, hold on. This Pastor Ron Peters guy, I went over your save logs. I mean, the stuff in your reports. Caught with porn? Wow. And locks him up in Emily's hair? That's beyond creepy. I don't care if he's a pastor or not. That's messed up. Definitely crosses the line. No kidding. And then there's Paul Richards saying the pastor's dangerous? I mean, Paul Richards, but maybe he's right? Could a guy like that actually be dangerous? I always thought pastors are supposed to help people, not whatever this is. He blinks twice as if resetting himself or trying to push thought away before it takes root. You never know with people. Yeah, no doubt. This whole thing is just so hard to wrap my head around. You're right, though. You never really know what someone's capable of, huh? Shakes his head, eager energy mixed with unease. Okay. Whoever wrote that's right. Abby Blake, this guy's guilty. I won't lose sleep breaking every bone in his body before tossing him in a cell. Holy shit! That's one way to put it. Drifter shows up in Buckfield 2 months ago, according to the case file you wrote. No real ties, no real source of income. Just lurking. Timing's too convenient to ignore. Makes him a prime suspect. We've got no motive to work with. Where's the murder weapon? Still appears like too much of a coincidence. That's true. Where is the murder weapon? You know, my brother, he's got schizophrenia. Struggled with it his whole life. I've seen how people look at him. Like he's a dangerous lunatic just because he's not like them. Makes me wonder if I'm doing the same thing here, jumping to conclusions just because Blake's behavior seems off. Doesn't mean he's guilty, right? Honestly, I really don't think it's Eddie Blake. I don't think it is. I think it's Jacob, the guy who was trying to convince her to do drugs and party and cocaine and hookers, you know what I mean? So I was reading through the report on Linda Johnson, Emily's mom, and, well, I can't help but feel bad for her, you know? Losing your kid like that, but then I saw the thing about the life insurance policy. She took out a policy on Emily and made herself the beneficiary? Really? I don't know. Feels like the timing's just too much of a coincidence, don't you think? Tightens as she looks around the room. Coincidence or something else. Still, I keep thinking about Linda losing her husband in that plane crash. And to lose her daughter like this, I mean, I can't even imagine. I don't know, though. I'm not sure what to think. That life insurance thing is just bizarre. It's not that hard to feel like someone's off, right? Yep. Okay, so this is essentially just me being able to check all of my resources. Okay. Well, let's see this. Clive is in the middle of a tense back and forth with the Colonel, his words coming out a little too fast and not quite landing. It's clear this isn't going well. You can see Hayes growing impatient, his eyes narrowing. Time to step in before this blows up. Is it just me, or is the police station, like, master dude, is he like a ship captain? Like, I feel like I should see him on a boat. Okay, let's go over here then, I guess. Finally. Took you long enough to drag your asses back here. Clock's ticking, and I don't have time for excuses. His eyelids lower, shifting his attention between the two of you. What's the word? You've got something for me, right? Tell me we're locking someone up tonight. I don't know what other voice to do for him. I'm so sorry. You're getting weird, eccentric Britishman for this one. Well, Colonel, as I was saying, it's been a hell of a process. A lot of moving pieces. I spearheaded a lot of the work on this one No, you fucking didn't! Dug deep into witness statements, followed up on leads. The rookie, Clive jabs a finger towards you. Did fine. A little green, but I showed him the ropes. Team effort, though, right, Detective Sarif? You keep your face neutral, but internally you're screaming. Showed me the ropes? Yeah, as if by ropes, you mean how to take a shit for 2 days while I did all the work. Hayes grunts, unimpressed, his gaze now laser focused on you. Yeah. Save the bromats for later. What do we have? A suspect? Motive? Anything? And don't feed me some half-baked crap. We're close, Colonel. Really close, but we just need a little more time. Time? Are you serious right now? He slams his palm on the lectern, making Clive flinch. Hayes points a finger at you. CNN is going to be on my arse tomorrow at 10 sharp. CNN, the world news leader. I even went out and bought a pair of Allen Edmonds, like the one President Clinton wore at his inauguration. God, this guy's more obsessed with his 15 minutes than a tabloid star. They want a story, and we're going to give them one. You're standing here, asking for more time? I've got people breathing down my neck. I gotta get back. Love you all. I love you too, bestie. I hope you have the most amazing day in the world. And you're gonna have great time. And you're gonna get paid so much money because you're amazing. And I love you. Mwah. A pissy British colonel seems fitting somehow. You guys can't see it, but like while I'm voice acting this guy, I am like violently shaking my head. I don't get to play detective here. I do, because I'm playing detective right now. They're looking for results, not excuses. This isn't about who did it. It's about making sure we give the press what they want. They want a headline. They want a name, a face. And tomorrow, we're going to give them one. It's all about the optics. Colonel Hayes would probably sell his own mother for a little more camera time. He pauses, reading the displeasure on your face. For a moment he shifts, almost contemplative. I'm all for getting the right tie, but I don't have time to go chasing ghosts. If you need more time, you should have brought me something concrete. You don't even have a fucking murder weapon. As it stands, we're moving forward. That's how it works. To be fair, sir, I've been keeping things moving. Making calls, coordinating efforts while, handling some logistical hurdles. The rookie here was more, boots on the ground. Shut it, Clive. I'm not interested in your bowel movements. If I wanted excuses, I'd call my ex-wife. Oh, my God. Clive stiffens, muttering something under his breath about being unappreciated, but stays quiet. Colonel, listen, we've got leads. Solid ones. But rushing this could blow the whole thing. One more sweep through Buckfield in the morning could make the difference between an airtight case and a disaster. An airtight case, huh? And who exactly are we looking at? I need names, damn it! We've narrowed it down, but we're still connecting a few dots. Give us till the morning, 7 a.m. We'll have what you need. A clean arrest, no loose ends. He rubs his temples as if trying to stave off a headache. The room falls silent for a tense moment before he finally speaks. 7 a.m., huh? You better pray you're not wasting my time. I don't give a rat's ass how green you are. You blow this and your career is over, rookie. He gestures towards Clive. And you can wipe that smug look off your face. You've been skating by for years and I'm sick of it. Noted, sir. Oh. Hi, Ifrit. Did you need a voice act too? Tell him. Can you be a bitchy British colonel? Can you do it? Come on, give it to me. Oh, yeah, the baby bird. Can you voice act? Oh. My goodness, you're such a good voice actor. Oh, such a good voice actor. My goodness. Mwah. Oh, it's me baby. Clive adjusts his jacket, avoiding the colonel's stare. He resists the urge to smirk. All right, fine. 7 a.m. sharp. His focus is now directly locked onto you, like a predator eyeing prey. I pulled y'all out of Portland for this because Clive's got reputation. Good or bad, people listen to him. And I've heard some good things about you, too. We don't promote without a cause. You were paired with Detective Henderson for a reason. I'm sure I was. This is your shot. But if you come back with nothing, you're both fucked. Okay. Now get the hell out of my face. Okay. Such sweet peeps. He must be in a better mood. He's been a good baby today. Yes. Yeah. Very sweet baby. Yeah. We did some cuddles today. We got some scritches. Oh, hi. Yeah. Is it about time for gremlin mode? Are we about to get angry? Yeah. We're about to get so angry. Oh my goodness. Such a sweet baby gets so angry. Oh. What? Why'd you stomp your little foot for? What's that? Baby bird. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. He's trying burb zoomies. Yeah, he does that. What? How can I help you? Bird zoomies just mean that he, like, flies off of his cage randomly and does laps around the living room. It's a baby. It's a baby bird. Oh, yeah, you're so fluffy. You're so fluffy. You're such a fluffy baby. Yeah. You're so fluffy. Yeah. Happy baby. Okay, Clive. Tell me. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, that went well. Ifrit. We're not gonna start gremlin hours right now. No, we're not. Thank you. You give a good cuddle, I give you scritch. We have a good system. You're a real piece of work, you know that? You were in the damn bathroom the whole time, and now you're acting like you saved my ass back there. Clive chuckles a little too loudly. Oh, come on, Mythos. You think Hayes would have listened to you? Nah, I was doing you a favor, saving you from looking like a deer in the headlights. You're welcome. He flashes a stupid grin, but there's a glint of genuine amusement in his eyes. By the way, my car's been repaired. It's parked in the basement. You're not seriously thinking of driving back to Buckfield in the morning, are you? No, I'm going to drive back now. You know damn well we are. We? Christ's mother, I figured you'd say that. Well, I'm heading back to Portland tonight. I want to sleep in my own damn bed. Assuming you need a ride, too. Yeah, I could use a ride. Thanks, partner. He slaps you on the back, not too hard, but enough to make you stumble a little. Good choice. So, ready to get the hell out of here, rookie? Not yet. I'm trying to get home in time to catch SNL. Yeah, hold on. Slow your roll. I need to talk to all these people. Detective Henderson's Honda's all set. Mechanical fixed up earlier. Keys are at the front desk. So Jacob Turner, a librarian. A murderer not proven, but the guy's shady. A liar, maybe a dealer. Quiet guy with dusty bucks turns out to have secrets. Who'd have thought? Shakes her head, tone tinged with disbelief. Not the first to hide behind quiet. And that journal you found? Sure, no warrant, but all that talks about owing money to dangerous folks in Portland? Makes you wonder if the trouble followed him to Buckfield. Think it ties to Emily's murder? Could be a connection. Either way, he's got skeletons and you've got one hell of a mess to untangle. Let's let a low grunt her gaze steady. Okay. Only person I haven't talked to is you. Get over here. Oh, this guy's named Carl. He has a name. Hey, glad to see you made it here in one piece. Hey, Carl, how's life in Augusta been treating you? Oh, you know, Portland, Augusta, it's all the same. How about Buckfield? Gotta say, I've heard some wild stuff about that town. What'd you hear? This guy, Paul Richards? Hot Spice Shop Hood Dog? Oh, that's the full name. Seriously? What kind of name is that? I mean, come on. I know guys like to give themselves stage names and all, but that one? Does he think he's gonna make it big or something? Hot Spice Shop Hood Dog. I forgot about the whole name. He shakes his head, twirling a pen in his fingers. Hot Spice Shop Hood Dog. Guess he thought it was clever. He gives a small chuckle, but his tone shifts, more thoughtful now.
And then there's that letter, you know, the threatening one? I gotta admit, part of me wonders, could someone like Richards really go that far? To actually murder his ex? Hot Spice Shop hood dog? Then again, we've all been surprised by people like that. I guess we'll find out, huh? Frickin' Carl. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess Carl has outlived his usefulness. Thank you, Carl. Yep, I'm ready to go. I have talked to all of the people. Oh. No, you don't do that. No. No. We're not starting this. Yeah. Let's go. After you. Carl's my favorite character. Act 3? There's more to this game? Dawn of the final day. That's ominous. Oh, and it's foggy. We've entered Silent Hill. Sweet. Oh, our little boxes zoom in. I couldn't see shit in this fog. Well, we're here. We're on the clock, so do your thing. Although I'm guessing not much is open at this time of the morning. What about you? Me? I'll be here sipping my damn coffee. But hey, if you want to go over any testimonial notes, just let me know. Thanks, jerk. Okay. Seems like we've got a couple things to do. You shouldn't knock at this early hour. Okay, so it's not gonna let me knock on people's doors, probably. Let's look around in all the little nooks and crannies. Make sure we're not missing anything. I think a little too early, everything's still closed at this hour. Okay. So I can't do that shortcut to get through either. Okay. So there's only going to be a few things I can do then. I guess I'll wander over to the park. See what happens over there. Also, it's Act 3, which means I'm going to guess there's probably like 4 more hours of this game. Anyone in the park? Hello? Hello? Anyone here? Do you guys see that? Dude, what the fuck are you doing? You find Eddie Blake in the park, sprawled on the ground, his body limp and vulnerable in the deep, unconscious sleep. A crumpled newspaper is gripped tightly in his hand, the edges frayed from his clenched fingers like he's holding onto something he can't let go of. You could wake him or carefully pry the newspaper from his grasp. Read the newspaper, I think. Gently tug at the newspaper, but it's like trying to wrestle a fish from a sleeping cat's paw. Eddie's grip tightens with each pull as if the paper holds key to a forgotten secret. After a few more tugs, you give one final yank, and finally the paper rips free. Eddie mumbles something incoherent in his sleep, still fluttering as if he's clinging to it in his dreams. But you've got what you came for. Oh God, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to flashbang you guys. Buckfield Gazette, Sunday, July 2nd, 1995. Tragedy strikes Buckfield. A recent graduate found murdered near Birchwood Mall by Erin Drum. Oh, is that what she looked like? She's so cute. The Buckfield community is reeling after the body of Emily Johnson, an 18-year-old recent graduate of Pine Ridge High School, was discovered early Friday morning in the woods behind the old Birchwood Mall. The brutal crime has left residents shocked and searching for answers in the wake of the tragedy. Emily, described by friends and teachers as a kind and outgoing young woman with a bright future, was last seen by her family Thursday evening. Her body was discovered by a local jogger shortly before 7 a.m. It's always a jogger on Friday. Authorities confirmed that she had been stabbed multiple times and showed signs of a violent assault. I can't believe this happened to Emily, said Sarah Foster, Emily's best friend. She was the kind person who lit up every room she walked into. She didn't deserve this. This is really cute character art.
The shocking nature of the crime has left residents on edge. Emily was well known in Buckfield, where she participated in her church's youth group and was a member of Pine Ridge High School's drama club, often taking leading roles in school plays. To date, no witnesses have come forward to shed light on the gruesome crime, leaving investigators with few leads. The search for answers continues as the case remains shrouded in mystery. This is a devastating loss for our town, Police Chief Frank Lawson told the Gazette on Saturday. We're working closely with seasoned homicide detectives from Portland who are now leading the investigation. Every resource available will be used to bring the person to justice. No arrests have been made in connection with Emily's murder, but law enforcement is working tirelessly, following up on every lead. Investigators remain hopeful that a breakthrough is imminent. The old Birchwood Mall, once a bustling shopping center, has been abandoned for years and has become known as a hangout spot for teenagers and drifters. Residents have voiced growing concerns over safety in the area, which some fear has become a magnet for criminal activity. The mall's been a problem for years, said Betty Collins, co-owner of the Buckfield General Store. Kids messed around in there, but lately it's been more than that. The town needs to do something about it. However, police have not officially named any suspects in connection with Emily's murder. Investigators are still urging anyone with information to come forward. Sources close to the investigation told the Gazette that Emily's whereabouts on the night of the murder remain unclear, though officers are looking into reports of a confrontation near the mall late Thursday night or early Friday morning. The crime has shaken us to our core, said Chief Lawson. We're asking the public to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activity immediately. Emily's family deserves answers, and we will not rest until justice is served. Emily's death marks the first homicide in Buckfield in nearly 2 decades. A candlelight vigil is planned for Wednesday evening at the Pine Ridge High School, where students, teachers, and community members will gather to honor her memory. Anyone with information about the case is urged to contact the Buckfield Police Department at 207-555-0301. You quietly slip the newspaper back into Eddie's hands, making sure he doesn't stir. Do I care about waking him up? I'll try waking him up, see what happens. You give him a gentle nudge and then another, hoping for a response. When that doesn't work, you nudge him harder, this time with more force, like you're trying to shake loose a stubborn vending machine snack. Eddie groans but still doesn't budge. A third push, this time followed by a few choice words, and finally he lets out a disgruntled grunt, opening one eye like he's been disturbed from the deepest of sleeps. Huh? You're still here. Did I forget something, or... My brain's a little scrambled, man. Yeah, no kidding. Ask about why he's sleeping here. Is there a reason you spent the night here in the park? He blinks several times, his eyes adjusting to the light. Sleep is like the pause between breaths, don't you think? The world keeps spinning, but here it's still. Everything is still. Everything is still. Until it isn't. Here we go again, you think to yourself, like Sisyphus rolling that damn rock, never quite getting anywhere. Still, huh? You sure you're just sleeping? He coughs weakly, his voice hoarse, still groggy and disoriented. You ever think about how the stars are not really there? Or the sun, like it was yesterday's fire? We think we understand time, but we don't. It's just a loop, round and round. Time loop. Right. Speaking of time, I'm running out of it. Level with me, Eddie. Why are you here? Why not somewhere else? He rubs his face again, as if trying to wake up, seemingly lost in thought, his expression vacant and distant. Okay, cool. Hey, what you reading, bud? Oh, wait. The mall and the motel. Yeah, he could go there. Why'd you crash at the park? Usually you stick to the mall or the motel, don't you? A faint shiver runs through his frame, but he doesn't seem to notice. The mall. That place is too loud. Too many echoes, like being inside a tin can. Motel smells like the memories that aren't even mine, rotting memories. He looks away for a moment, his voice faltering, as though caught between weariness and something darker. Besides, the world's too small for that kind of comfort. He glances at you suddenly, his bloodshot eyes wide and darting, as if searching for something unseen. A crooked, almost childlike grin briefly crosses his face before vanishing. Here it's open. I can hear the wind talking, you know? Like in Job when it says God speaks out of the whirlwind. But this wind, it doesn't say anything nice. The wind talking? Doesn't sound like a good conversation to be having. Though it's probably more productive than whatever the fuck this is, you quietly reflect. It took me a second to register what that said. The wind? What wind? The air is barely stirring. Just a soft, listless stillness that doesn't even ruffle the leaves. Here, bud, what are you reading? Your attention shifts to the newspaper beside him. What's that you're reading? He picks up the newspaper from the ground, holding it as though it's fragile. The truth is in these little squares. Hidden between the words. This is the lie they'll never tell you. He mutters to himself, turning the pages slowly, almost reverently. This game has good humor. It really does. It really does. It has good humor and amazing writing, and God, it's doing its job well. Is that the truth you're finding? People. They like to look at death like it's a thing. But death isn't... It's just a door. You walk through and then bam, you're somewhere else. Or you're nowhere. Same difference, right? Somewhere else or nowhere. You don't think it's a little bit more complicated than that? He notices your eyes drawn to the front page headline. Tragedy strikes by Buckfield. Recent graduate found murdered near Birchwood Mall. I wasn't the one that broke it. Not this time. Yeah, no, we're good. Oh, yeah. The murder in Buckfield. You really don't have anything? No insights, no leads, nothing on this murder? He laughs quietly, almost bitterly, and glances toward the pond behind you. Murder. Death. That's just the soul's way of saying, I'm tired. You know what I mean? You can't rush it or force it. It comes when it's ready. It's all part of the same tapestry. He scratches his head, his expression pained, but his words detached. Oh, plug your ears for 10 seconds if you don't like bad things. She was raped and stabbed to death, Eddie. Stabbed 14 times, 8 times in her torso. Left naked to the mercy of scavengers in the woods. He winces at your words, his voice cracking with raw emotion, shaking with an intensity that he can't hide. Emily. She had this light. She didn't see the darkness, but I saw it. It's in her eyes. It's always in their eyes, isn't it? The light flickers, then it fades. You can't save them. You talk like you knew her. But that doesn't explain anything. What happened to her, Eddie? His eyes turn wild, locked into yours, wide and unblinking. But his voice drops to a near whisper, low and trembling. You don't need insights. You need to look at the truth they won't tell you. Everything's a choice, but we can't see the end. Only the ones who did it know that. He lowers his head, barely audible now, the weight of his words pulling him down. They did it. Not me. They? Who's they, Eddie? The words hang in the air, the silence pressing and heavier than the curtain of fog that envelops you. Eddie's lips quiver, his fingers twitch, but he doesn't respond. You don't say another word, fully understanding the futility of pressing further. The clock's ticking, and you know there's no more time to waste. Eddie's shoulders tremble as a quiet sob escapes him. But without another glance, he lies back down, his breathing slowing as he clutches the newspaper and quickly drifts back into a deep sleep. Okay. Alright. Good to know, good to know. I don't think we ever solved the mystery of the statue. Whoopsie. I wonder... I'm gonna knock on these doors and see if anyone's awake. Just because I'm an asshole like that. Shouldn't bother the Fosters early this hour. Yeah, whatever. I don't remember this car being here. Gonna Can I go into his garage? You dare not You dare not step foot inside without probable cause, detective. You could already be in enough hot water for violating Jacob Turner's Fourth Amendment rights. I mean, what's another Fourth Amendment violation? Am I right? Oh, God. Yeah. Alright. Alrighty, let's go to the church. Maybe the church is open. If the church is open, there might be something there. God help the outcasts. Currently closed. Doesn't begin for a few more. Okay, fine. Show them the mercy. Kitty! They don't find on earth. Guess you're as lost as I am today. Well, if you're not sure, I'm not sure if you're curious or you really need help, but I hope you find your way home. Oh, bye, kitty. I hope you find your way home. Let's see. Okay. So I don't see anything else around here. No people or anything. I already didn't think Eddie Blake did it, but I think that kind of helps confirm it for me. Also, who is they? I want to know. Everything is locked. This is locked. What about the police station? Yeah, I figured the police station would be open. You walk in to find the Buckfield police station sitting in quiet stillness, only Officer Wallace, clad in her uniform, perched at the front desk nursing a mug of coffee. Her face is drawn, and the dark circles of her eyes speak to a restless night of poring over a case that's ripped the heart out of her small town. When the station door creaks open, she glances up, surprised to see you stepping in so early. Having the Laura's beaming approval testimonial has locked the filing... Oh. Holy shit, okay. Detective. Didn't expect to see you this early, but I should have known. You don't stop, do you? Could say the same about you. Her eyes, though tired and red-rimmed, warm with recognition. She offers a smile that doesn't come easily, but feels honest, like a welcome breeze after a storm. There's a weight to it, both relief and understanding, as if she's seen you in the trenches and knows what you've been through. I heard from Aaron over at the Gazette last night. He said they ran something about the case this morning. Didn't tell me much. Have you seen it? Now there's a press conference with the state police? CNN of all people? Oh, we've got an ad break going. Okay. Well, let me take a sip of my energy water. And I am going to run to the bathroom real quick. Chorus. Oh. Hello everyone, welcome back from the ad, and welcome me back from the ad as well, because I just got back. Oh gosh. That's why I'm here. I need to make an arrest this morning. You've got it figured out then? You sure? I'm confident, you reply, totally unconfidently. She picks up her empty coffee mug and runs her thumb along the chipped rim, her eyes momentarily lost in the haze of early morning light slanting through the window. She speaks without looking at you, her voice steady, but laced with something that isn't quite hope. Maybe it's acceptance. It feels like she's sharing a piece of herself, the truth that she's learned along the way. Buckfield will never be the same after this, will it? The gravity of the case, the toll on her own spirit, is reflected in the stillness of her posture. Do you ever think about what justice really means, detective? It's not always clean. Sometimes it feels like stitching a wound with a dirty thread. You stop the bleeding, but the scar never fades. And death. Death is its own kind of finality. When someone takes a life, they don't just kill a person. They kill a piece of everyone who loved them. They kill a future that'll never be. Her voice turns quieter, like she's letting something slip free that she hasn't voiced in a long time. Vulnerable, yet unburdened. And yet life keeps moving forward. The sun rises. People go to work. Kids laugh. It's fragile, but it's beautiful. That's why we fight so hard, isn't it? Not just to solve crimes, but to remind the world that life matters. That what we do matters. Her eyes lock onto yours with an intensity that cuts through the fog of exhaustion. I trust you, detective. Not just to close this case, but to carry the weight of it the right way. You've shown me that justice isn't about ego or politics, it's about people. And this town needs someone who cares. Someone like you. She finally offers a smile again. It's tired, but it holds quite a strength. The kind that knows it's all going to end somehow, but maybe not in the way you think. Go do what you have to do. Regardless of what happens, I've got your six. Ah, hell yeah. Does that mean you're not going to get mad at me when I raid the dude's office? Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Scribbled notes, frantic doodles. Okay. Laptop? No. Okay. You gonna let me go in here? Evidence room? Okay. You're not allowed to go in there, I guess. Maybe one of these desks hides... Oh. Well, I mean, I'll call headquarters real quick. Just to make a save, you know? We're slammed here. Oh, hey, sweetie, it's you. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Okay. Well, if we fucked anything up in the past, like, hour and 30 minutes, then that's that. Find another bathroom to do your business. No! I've only done my business in 2 bathrooms in this town. It's a travesty. Okay, let's see. I wonder if this building's open. No, okay. I guess it makes sense it isn't. The doctor is probably open, though. Oh, no, I guess not. Okay. Well, I feel like we're gonna poke at Emily's mom. We're gonna poke at her. We're gonna poke at Tommy real quick. And then we'll go poke around the murder scene, I think. I feel like that might be good to do. Hey, Tommy, you over here? Buddy, pal, chum? Okay, no, not over here. Shouldn't bother her at this hour. Okay, fine. If that's the case, then I suppose we're just gonna poke around the murder scene. Just a little bit. Because you know how, like, they always say that the bad guy goes back to the scene of the crime. Oh, it feels like it's extra murky around here right now. Okay. Not looking like I'm finding anything. Yeah, doesn't look like it. I don't see any people. Okay. Don't see any items. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, the whole thing is unfortunate, let's be real, but, like, it's unfortunate that there's not anything here at the crime scene still. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? It's not letting me leave. Oh, okay. They didn't put an event in for what if I went around it. Okay. So let's get into the mall real quick. See if there's anything hiding in here. Because we didn't get... I feel like there were... Why is the door open? I don't like that the door is open. There was a rock at these stairs last time. I'll deal with that in a minute. I wanted to go over here. Locked and busted out. Okay. Okay, well. This is a door. Try to open it, but it's locked. Make sure there's nothing hiding back here while I'm at it. Okay, nothing in that I can see. Okay. Well, seems like I came to the right place. Wait. Why am I jumping? Is that how I climb stairs? That's so cute. Wait, hold on. Can I go over here too? No, I can't. Okay. Nope. Climb the stairs, dear. Okay. Oh, that's where the event is, to climb up the stairs. Okay. There's really only one way to go, I guess. Oh shit, this is spooky. Your eyes fall in... I'm sorry, what? A what? Your eyes fall on an altar of some sort at the back of the room. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your voice... Oh, no. Your voice trembles as it breaks through the eerie stillness, barely a whisper against the haunting quiet. You force your feet to move, stepping closer to the disturbing display of twisted, ritualistic intent. Is that her body? Is that her body? Who the hell would do this? Great question. Cult shit, I called it. You did. The chalk marks on the ground pulse with a sinister, jagged energy, like something pulled from the depths of an ancient, forgotten tradition. Candles shimmer ominously, casting long, distorted shadows on the cracked, peeling walls. At the center of the altar, a doll, oh thank fucking God, pale, lifeless, and disturbingly accurate, rests before you. I really don't hope that is not the actual body. Its tattered clothes hang loosely, and its hollow eyes seem to stare right through you as if mocking your presence. There's no mistaking it. This is a chilling imitation of Emily Johnson herself, a grotesque reproduction of her form, cold and vacant. Your pulse quickens, your chest tightens, and your breath catches. You can feel the force of the scene pressing in on you. The painting above the doll depicts a grinning skull, its eyes empty but seething with a sense of dreadful amusement. Crude letters are scrawled next to it, uneven and unsettling, as if the brushstrokes themselves are alive and feeding off of your unease. The eye sees all. You blink, your mind scrabbling to make sense of the madness before you. It's almost too much, too deliberate. Every detail feels calculated, like someone was waiting for you. You glance around, the hairs on the back of your neck prickling as the world seems to hold its breath, waiting for something you can't quite place. The tension is palpable. Something is watching. Something is waiting. You look back at the doll, now more than just a twisted effigy. It feels almost alive. A sickening thought grips you. Could the killer be watching you right now? This isn't just a crime scene, this is a message. I bet the doll has a camera in it. Let me... Painting about the doll. I wonder if the painting might have, like... okay. Well, there's gotta be something here then, yeah? As if daring you to move it. Yeah, fucking... okay. As if daring you to move it. Move the box. Yeah. Move the fucking box. Could be a double fake, make it look like cult shit, yeah. From the way that that guy talks, it wouldn't be surprising. Object before you was undeniable. The marble head from Randy... Oh, hey! The marble head from Randy Cooper's statue. The hollow eyes of the sculpted face gaze blankly outwards. Its once pristine surface now dulled by grime and streaked with dirt. For a moment you're motionless, grappling with the unsettling reality. The realization crashes over you like a wave. This really wasn't just a random piece of vandalism. Whoever murdered Emily also removed this, their motive shrouded in a disturbing logic. Was this head statue meant to serve as a precursor to Emily's murder, foreshadowing their intentions, or had they planned to make it part of the macabre altar they created for Emily, a symbol in some sick ritual? The mystery of the missing statue head is resolved, yet the unease gnawing at your gut only deepens. What sinister purpose did the killer have in mind for you? Or it? The question mounts like the dust settling on this deserted place, obscuring what's clear and what's unknown. I found a clue. Nifty. Okay, grocery baskets are faded and brittle. Shards of glass. It's really edging me to go into the back of this room. Empty drawer. A mannequin. Headless and limbless is covered in stab wounds. It's like an unsettling replica of what Emily endured, stabbed 8 times in her torso, left almost unrecognizable, brutalized, stripped of human. They were practicing? The marks in the mannequin's torso don't just replicate the horrific violence done to her, they scream a twisted echo. It possibly suggests the murderer rehearsed their heinous action first. Or is this their sick way of memorializing the crime? Oh, shit. Cobwebs. Okay, this is the only thing I haven't looked at. There's something about the small case that pulls out your attention as if it's meant to be opened. Open it. You unlatch the small case, the hinges creak softly as it opens to reveal a jumble of trinkets. Bottle caps, weathered ticket stubs, a rusted screwdriver, and a tangle of string. Amid the clutter, a key catches your eye, its dull brass gleaming dimly. Attached to it is a worn plastic tag. The scuffed imprint reading Room 3. The name etched below is instantly familiar. Moonview Motel. Holy shit. Okay, is someone gonna come out and get me now? Oh shit. Things are fucking happening, guys. Also, this box looks very open, but I can't get to it. There's a box over there that I can't get to. It's allowing me to go over here. Okay, just want to make sure that I'm grabbing everything that I can. Okay. I'm just waiting for some bitch to come out, like jump out and get me. Okay. This has got real tense all of a sudden. Okay. Time to go to room 3. I'm sure we're gonna love it. I'm sure whatever's waiting in room 3 is not at all traumatic and or incriminating at all whatsoever. No. Clicked a button on accident. Pardon me. Okay. Time to go to the hotel and see what's up. I don't know why I decided to go around the precinct. That fog and creepy altar and sigil kind of turned... Yeah, dude. I mean, when they said Act 3, they really meant it, didn't they? They're like, this is happening right now. Also, I love how little you're fucking doing, Clive, wherever you went. Use the room 3 key to open the door. Please don't be... Okay. It looks like a vagrant's room, that's for sure. Okay. Can I poop in the toilet? I would like to poop in the toilet, please. He probably went to poop, yeah. Toilet is grimy, the seat stained with yellow markings. Ah, darn. No pooping for me. Okay. Waste basket like it's been repurposed. Smudge. For a fleeting moment, Emily's face seems to appear, a vivid, unbidden flash in your mind. As though her presence lingers, a memory etched into the shadows of the town she called home. Oh, shit. Long black hair around the grate. Okay, so there's hair in the grate. Oh, hey, the boots. I see them right there. Wait, hold on. How the hell? There, lying on the wrinkled bedspread, you find the dark gemstone necklace! That's the thing that was missing from her body. According to Linda Johnson, Emily used to wear this exact necklace, a gift from her late father. Her mother had insisted that Emily never took it off, but now it's here discarded on the bed. You found a clue? Okay, what about in here? You glance down at the shelf that houses several pairs of shoes, and one immediately stands out. A scuffed pair of Timberland boots, their rugged exterior a testament to heavy wear. You crouch down inspecting the boots, your fingers brushing over the edges before you spot the size printed inside. 10.5. Your mind races as the connection clicks. The footprints at the crime scene. These boots undoubtedly belong to the killer. You stand slowly, your eyes hardening as the pieces of the case begin to snap into place. The room feels quieter now, the air heavier with the looming certainty of what this discovery means. Okay. A carton of Chesterfield cigarettes. So there's a smoker here. Okay. I see a book. A Bible. Oh, come on. A Bible sits open on the table, turned to the Gospel of John. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming in the which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice, and shall come forth. They have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation. Okay. Can I really not walk over there? Appear to be makeshift futons. Okay. A faded hunting jacket hangs on the coat hanging by the door. Fabric is worn and weathered, but the brand is still legible. Stella's Sporting Goods. Stella is the same place where the hunting knife receipt, possibly the murder weapon, was purchased. Well, 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 it may not be the actual weapon, but it's a step closer. Okay. Okay. We're fucking getting there. Okay, can I actually go this way? No. I can't. I can't get that way at all. I think I got everything. Okay, I think I got everything. I think I need to talk to Clive. Clive, are you in the fucking car? Clive, where are you? You said that I could talk to you, and then you left. Where did you go? Fucking Clive leaving always when I need him. Because of course. Clive actually didn't want to talk. No, he didn't. He's just like, I'm gonna go take another shit. I'll see you guys later. Flies. Oh wait, I found a key. I wonder... This building is like the only building I haven't been able to go into. It's been locked this whole time. Can I go in? No. Okay, hold on. Satchel. Clues. There was a key, wasn't there? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go give this information real quick to the lady. I thought I found a rusted key. Did I need to take it? I trust you, detective. Yeah. Go do what you have to. That's great. Check laptop on desk. Windows 95. Yep, so cutting edge. Okay, so apparently none of this is important enough for her to care about. Okay. Well, let's go see. Maybe we can grab that key and that'll mean something. Maybe. Because I don't remember seeing that key in my stuff. Wait, hold on. Oh, it still says I have to investigate room 3, so I must have missed something then. Okay, what did I miss? Did I miss this? Oh, I did! A basket of towels sits on the table, their white fabric drenched in blood. The stains appear fresh and may have come from Emily or even the killer. Only lab analysis will be able to determine this for certain, so for now it's best to leave them to the experts. Okay. Did I miss anything? Bath is dingy, porcelain's chipped. There's hair in the shower grate. There was a key in something, wasn't there? Did I miss that? Is there anything else? Is it still an objective of mine? Okay. So I've got literally everything. I don't like that it's turned open to the Bible. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming in which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice, and shall come forth. They that have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation. I guess all that's left is to call it the arrest. I'm gonna call headquarters first. Okay. Let's call in the arrest. I know who I'm gonna fucking implicate first. Detective Seraph? Detective Seraph, what the hell took you so long? It's already 7:15. You were supposed to call at 7 o'clock. Lynn Russell's teams has been pestering me all morning non-stop. Lynn who? Lynn Russell, the CNN headline news anchor. She wants a one-on-one interview with me this afternoon. It's going to air on cable news tonight. You better have some goddamn good news for me. I'm ready to make an arrest, Colonel. Well, about time. Who the hell is it? He speaks with a barely concealed irritation, clearly frustrated at the delay, but still hoping for a solid lead. Okay. Okay, so we're not doing any Blake. I don't think he did it. I don't think Tommy Harris did it. Ron Peters is a heavy implication. I think we'll come back and load that save if we're wrong and implicate him. Linda Johnson is skeezy as hell. I don't think she did it. Paul Richards is an idiot. I don't think he did it. I think it's Jacob Turner. Jacob Turner? The librarian with the drug problem? Are you sure he's the one? His voice tightens with doubt, his concern apparent. It's clear Hayes is uneasy about this choice, especially given the complexity of the situation. Last I heard, people weren't buying into the idea he was involved. What's changed? If you're sure we're moving forward, but this could get messy. Yeah, that's fine, we're gonna do it. I can call back in a minute. No, I'm pretty certain it's either him or the pastor. Oh, I'm fairly certain, Colonel. You might question it when you hear everything I've covered, but I guess we'll see. His tone shifts to something more urgent, though still tinged with annoyance. All right, all right. But have you made the arrest yet, or are you still sitting with your dick in your hand? Not yet. I was waiting for you to request backup. His frustration starts to fade slightly, but he's still trying to maintain control. The squadron's already on its way. They'll be here any minute. Don't fuck this up, you hear me? He hangs up the phone before you have a chance to respond. Question mark? Cavalry's here. The cavalry's arrived, he said, cracking his knuckles. Now tell me, who's getting the bracelets? Okay. Oh, shit. CNN breaking news, guys. We begin with breaking news out of Buckfield, a small town that has been the center of murder investigation into the brutal killing of 18-year-old Emily Johnson. Investigators have confirmed that Jacob Turner, a local resident with possible ties to drugs gangs in Portland, is the prime suspect in the tragic murder. Turner, who had been seen with the victim in a nearby abandoned mall just days before her death, has been taken into custody after investigators uncovered significant inconsistencies in his alibi. He always seems a little too quiet, you know, but never a killer. For more on this breaking story, we go live to our correspondent, Bob Nelson, who is on the ground in Buckfield. Bob, what can you tell us about this arrest and reaction from the community? I never liked him, always giving me the cold shoulder, but this, I don't believe it. I'm standing here in Buckfield where the town's residents are still grappling with the news. I saw him at the Damsel last week, slumped over the counter like he didn't have a care in the world. Now this. Neighbors have expressed shock at Turner's arrest, with some claiming he was just the quiet librarian. Bullshit. No one's claiming that. Quiet librarian? Oh, wrong guy. Nah, mo like fucking pussy. Bet you lookin' all cushy now up in central booking. Police have yet to comment on any possible motive for the killing. Oh, he's angry. Back to you, Lynn. Thank you for that excellent reporting, Bob. You never struck me as the type. Why would he hurt her? So the kid's a druggie, huh? I had a feeling something wasn't right. I heard he hung out with a weird crowd, but this... Okay, I'm guessing I was wrong, considering all of these reactions. I need to know if I was right or not. Oh, we're back in his house. With the dementia. Oh, that's what I look like? I'm fucking hot. Jacob Turner never even went to trial. We couldn't make the DNA oh, shit. Okay. We couldn't make the DNA evidence stick. It didn't match. But we did manage to hit him up with some drug charges. Clive pauses, his voice strained, as if he's forcing the memory. Drug charges. Right, he was wrapped up in that mess, but we didn't get him on Emily's murder. Was that it? No, the drug dealers, that's what we got him for. Yeah, he was connected to those dealers out of Portland, but we couldn't tie him directly to Emily. Clive presses a hand to his forehead as if the memories are just out of reach. His eyes narrow in concentration, but there's a clear frustration as the details slip through his fingers. What was that fuss you made earlier about a search warrant? Said we couldn't push too hard or something? Oh, it was nothing. Let's just say I made a rookie mistake at the department wanting to avoid a scandal. Why, hello, Eclipse Noir! How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the High Seraph in the Chorus of Angels. I am the High Seraph, aka the Angel Mythos, and you are my Chorus of Angels. How are you doing? Hope you're enjoying yourself. But you did what you could. How long did he end up doing? He got 4 years for the drug deals. I'm fine, thank you. How about you? I'm good. 質問があるんですけど、日本語を喋りますか？話せますか？ Let's see. Moved out west, start fresh, I guess. Who knows where he is now? There's a brief pregnant silence as if Clive's considering the words carefully before giving his response. Not exactly the closure we hoped for, huh? I think that cost you more than you realize. Every muscle in your face seems to grow rigid, like you're trying to hold back something, anger, frustration, or sadness. It was a black mark on me. You too. The department kept us in the shadows. They couldn't make the murder charge stick and it cost me. But at least he was locked up for something. Doesn't seem right, but you did everything you could. Hell, we both did. You held on when it was rough, but things don't always... They don't go our way. Yeah, but you were shitting your brains out the entire time I was working the case, Clive. Couldn't even pick up the damn phone. We had to call it into the colonel. Yeah, but now, begs the question. Who the hell was the real killer? That case has still never been solved. Clive closes his eyes briefly, as if searching for more clarity. Guess we'll never have the answers on that, huh? Oh, we will, because we're going to go back. Your expression remains neutral, but there's a hollow quality to it. The unspoken memory is hanging in the air between you, a shared understanding of what's been lost, though no words are said. For a long moment, Clive stares ahead, his gaze unfocused, almost as if he is no longer in the room, detached from the present, caught in the haze that continues to haunt him. What game are you playing? So this is an RPG Maker game called A Murder in Buckfield. You're a detective who has to solve the murder of a high school girl in a really small town. What about the others? The pastor, the poor girl's mother? Well, the aftermath didn't end with Turner. Some things just lingered, you know? He shifts in his bed, his voice quiet. Yeah, I guess that's the way it goes. No one walks away unscathed in a case like that. Oh, like Detective Conan? Sort of. It's more serious, I think. It's very much where you have to get all of the clues and make a really, really good decision. But it's really funny. Well, I mean, it's not really funny, but it's funny and it's sad and it feels like very good storytelling. Blake, like 90% is about pooping. Don't! That's a lie! After everything, he just left Buckfield. Vanished. Never heard from him again. Some people just disappear, huh? No one ever knew what he was really up to in that town. I've always wondered what he was doing there. But it doesn't matter now, does it? What about the victim's mother? Lisa, right? You let out a hushed sigh, a weariness in the sound, a deep fatigue that comes from years of holding something in. Linda. She never really recovered, Clive. Is it on Steam? I think it's on itch.io. I'm playing it on RPG Maker with, which is for PS5 and Switch, the Nintendo Switch. After Emily's death, she drank herself into oblivion, died alone in that shitty house of hers. They found her a year later. Tommy tried to fix things with her, but it never stuck. Losing Emily broke her. Oh. Clive stops, his body stilling for a moment as he absorbs the full weight of what was just said. That's a damn shame. No one's ever the same after losing a child. Yeah, that's true. Richards was another one who didn't make it out. He kept trying to make it as a rapper, but no one in Buckfield was buying it. He left town to make some noise in the underground in New York for a while, but a few years later, he was killed in a drive-by. Rat beef, of all things. Oh my god, of course. Maybe I will try this gem next time. If you play, let me know. I would love to watch. It's a very good game. It's written very, very well. It's very symbolic sometimes, I think. That was probably inevitable. Then there's Pastor Ron. He left Buckfield too. A few years after all this went down, they whispered about him. The whole case ruined his reputation. He tried setting up a new congregation in Boston, but that fell apart fast. And you won't believe it. Oh, yep, okay, cool. We're gonna skip that. Jesus, what a goddamn pervert. Despite all he talks of salvation, maybe he was the one who needed saving the most. Yeah, I'm gonna arrest that jerk. His shoulders seem to slump slightly, though carrying an invisible burden. Something unspoken. After a moment, he seems to brush it aside. Wasn't there one more you mentioned before? Tommy Harris. He didn't get off easy either. He stayed in Buckfield, but he was a shadow of who he was. People kept their distance. After Linda's death, he spiraled. Ended up in a bar fight in Mechanic Falls. Stabbed someone. Sent to prison for, I think it was 15 years? I don't know where he is today. 15 years. From what you told me this afternoon, I think it's safe to say he had it coming. After all that violence, all that chaos. Neither of you moved for several minutes, the gravity of the conversation settling over you like a heavy cloak, a feeling as if time itself has slowed down. Then Clive leans back, rubbing his temples with his fingers, his body sinking deeper into the bed. The exhaustion is evident in the slow, methodical way he moves. I should head out, Clive. My daughter has a recital tonight, and I think the blizzard's finally let up. Your lips twitch upward, but the expression remains fleeting, as though the smile is reluctant to fully take shape. You did good today. Did I? Feels like, I don't know, everything's still foggy. He remains motionless for a beat, his hands resting on his lap, his thoughts clearly drifting. You'll be back next week, right? We should go over the Buckfield case one more time. Feels like there's more. There's gotta be more. Of course, Clive. I'll be back. As you leave, he sits quietly, lost in a cloud of thoughts. The silence endures, a faint sadness tugging at your soul. Oh, don't worry. Oh, I can move. What? You're still here? Look, I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, okay? I guess we're gonna head out. Or we're not. Okay. I'm missing something, I guess. Do I leave this way? You should call your wife. Oh. Okay. Where's the phone? Call your wife? I guess. I wasn't aware that I had a wife. I mean, it makes sense if I have a daughter that I should have a wife as well. Hey, it's me. Just finished up with Clive. He's still struggling. Couldn't recall even the basic facts today. It's hard to watch, honestly. A year ago, the man was sharp as a tack. Now it's like the decline hit him all at once. Are you on your way? Good. I'll meet you there in about 30 minutes. Alright, drive safe. Love you too. You hang up the phone. Perhaps you should take a look out the patio door to see if it's still snowing. Okay. I used to think I understood justice. We chase it, we fight for it as if it's something we can grasp. Something that will make everything right once we have it. We believe that if we do enough, if we just put pieces together, it'll fix all the wrongs. But justice, true justice, doesn't always work that way. Not anymore. Oh, okay. She was only 18. She was just beginning to figure out who she was, what she wanted to be. And then in a single moment she was gone. Her life taken from her without warning. No amount of justice, no matter how much we seek or how many truths we uncover, will ever bring her back. The world doesn't owe us perfection. We're all flawed, messy beings stumbling through life, trying to make sense of what we can never fully understand. In the end, we don't solve the mysteries of life just to uncover some final truth. We solve them because we learn to live. We solve them because we have to learn how to live with the lies, the pain, the things that don't make sense. We search through the darkness not because it's a puzzle to be solved, but because it's what shows us who we are. The darkness, what we fear, what we don't understand, reminds us that we're human. Maybe that's where justice lies. Not in the answers, but the spaces between what we know and what we long to understand. We can't undo the pain, the loss, or the suffering. Those things will always be with us. But we can choose how we carry them. We can choose how to live with the things we can never change. It's been 30 years since Emily was tragically taken from the world. But the way she's been remembered, the way we lived with the pain of her loss, the way we've carried her in our hearts even as time has moved on, it's the only justice I could truly offer her. Maybe that's the real mystery. How do we move forward everything we know now? Knowing everything we know now. How do we keep searching for meaning in a world that feels so chaotic, so broken? Perhaps the answer isn't in finding the truth, but in the search itself. The quest for meaning, even when we know some questions may never be answered. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. And when it all came down to it, after everything I'd seen, after all the searching, I found myself back where I started. Back at a murder in Buckfield. Woo! That was all very sweet and very deep and very poetic. Unfortunately, the game is wrong. I'm playing this to solve the mystery. So... Wait, testimonial rank. What? Acquired 178 out of 193 testimonials. You're a lead detective. I was unaware I was going to get graded. Clue rank A. 26 of 33 clues. You're an evidence expert. What? This is the best I've ever done in a game. Task completionist achievements. Obtained and cleared all tasks from the to-do list. What? True friend achievement. Incomplete. Did not leave Clive any Pepto-Bismol. What? Small 10 naturalist achievement. Incomplete. Find a fox, bird, and rat. What? Okay, what is all of this? 1 out of 3 cars to honk at you? I wish I knew this was a thing. Scheitmeister. Incomplete! 2 of 4! I tried to poop in every toilet. How dare this game keep me from those other 2 toilets? You failed to arrest the murderer. Okay, it does let me know. Perfect. Detective rank C. Aww. Bonus ending. Bonus ending? There's a bonus ending? What? Thank you for playing. Don't you worry. Oh, hi, Ifrit. Mwah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Noir. If you hear weird little peeps, that's my bird. Mwah. Okay, so now we're gonna load that file. This game is so good. It is really good. Okay, so we're gonna load this. He's an adorable little menace to society. That is very true. He's very small. Okay, so now we're gonna call in the arrest. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can poop in another toilet. They can't keep these toilets from me. How dare they? Is there a toilet in the mall that I can poop in? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Wait, is there... No. Look, I tried every toilet I possibly could. At least I thought I did. And yet I cannot poop. This is unfortunate. I thought it was just a funny little gag. I didn't think it was actually a thing. Hold on. We gotta go back here to see if there's a toilet to poop in. If there is, we're pooping in the toilet. Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't think there is. But, you know, just in case. Please be a toilet. Restroom door is dented in rust drink with the faded men plaque barely clinging to the wall. Oh, you try to... Okay. You try to open it, but it's locked. I guess I can't poop in this toilet. Fine. Although I remember... Okay, hold on. While we're here, right? I don't want to see that again, but I remember there being a key in that box. There was a key in the box, right? Like, I'm not going crazy. Can I take the key? Nothing else of importance. Okay, well, I guess I can't take the key. But the key... Like, I got a key, I thought. It's weird. Okay, well, let's try to convict the pastor, because that seemed very pastory. Like, that whole... The whole ending seemed a little pastory to me. So we're gonna try that. Especially because, I don't know. So the Bible quote and the Bible quote and the, whatchamacallit. I don't know, the thing that it said afterwards. I'm gonna make an educated guess and say that it's him. Other tidbits of info. Yes. That. Okay. Let's try calling him in and see if he's the murderer. We'll see how the people react on the TV. And then if the people react that way on the TV, then I have a feeling that we're probably right. And then it'll actually tell us if we're right or not, which is kind of nice. Hey, nerd, can you do me a favor and snooze that ad? Okay, yep, yep. Yep, Okay, Paul Richards. Wait, hold on. What was the guy's name again? Was it Paul Richards or Ron Peters? I think Paul Richards was the rapper, so I'm pretty sure it's Ron Peters. The preacher. Okay, yeah. I didn't see that one coming, but if you're sure, I know the drill. I'm not convinced, but let's see what you've got. Hold on. I'm not convinced. Is it telling me? Sadly, I'm not able to snooze the ad. Damn, okay. Well, I don't think it was Linda Johnson. Is he gonna disbelieve all of them? Sense of disbelief. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna change my mind. Who's getting crucified? It's back to Wrong Peters. Yep. Yeah, okay. We're confirming our selection. Okay. Yep, okay, so this is all the same stuff. Yep. Now who's getting the bracelets? The preacher's getting the bracelets. Yep, CNN breaking news. Cool, cool, cool. We can kind of breeze through some of this, thankfully. Okay, let's see how they react on the TV. No, not Pastor Ron, I don't believe it. Okay, so more like upset than anything. Denied any wrongdoing, but police say they're investigating his strange behavior with his a disturbing obsession with the victim. Knew there was something off about him, but this I don't know. I'm going back to church. That was so nice. I can't imagine him hurting anyone. Okay, that person was angry. Shit, I knew that. I knew he was dangerous. Okay. He's still angry. She's still the way that she is. I feel like that one's new. Oh, right, because we arrested him last time. Oh, he's just gonna go smoke some drugs. Okay. Can't even look at my church the same way. He was a good man, wasn't he? I've been to a sermon for years, never saw this coming, not in a million years, ever. Okay. Alright. So, not encouraging, per se. Okay. We're gonna just kind of breeze through this stuff. From preaching the gospel to serving espresso and petting kittens. What? Funny how it worked out for him, though. What? After all that mess, we barely made it out. Our courage didn't exactly take off. Oh, okay. So it was definitely not him, then? Okay. Well, I wonder if it's because I didn't get all the clues or anything? I wonder. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Yep, Linda never recovered. It's unfortunate. Yep. Okay. Yep. I mean, considering he has a knife, it might be Tommy. Maybe I'll try Tommy next. Sorry, I'm that person who's just like, I need to know. I need to. Wait, hold on. Do you need a bottle of Pepto-Bismol? Should I get medicine for you? Oh, no. No, I remember it saying, do you want to leave him some Pepto-Bismol? I said, no, he can suffer. Okay. That's like the biggest urn I've ever seen in my life, by the way. The one on to the right of my character. It's such a big urn. Yep. Hi, honey. I just finished telling my friend a story. Yep. Yep, things don't work that way. Justice is horrible. Everything is shades of gray, and how dare we need to get philosophical about it, because philosophy is the only way that our tiny human brains can understand emotion. Yeah. Nope. Completely get it. Just tell me if I did it. I found myself back where I started at. Back at a murder in Buckfield. Woo! I do like the music, though. They did very good with the music as well. Nestor of Neandria. Okay. Testimonial rank. Yep, I got almost all the testimonials. I don't know how I missed some. Probably like the first day or something. I got so many clues. Yeah, I got all the tasks and cleared all of them, because I'm amazing. I'm not a true friend because I didn't leave him any Pepto-Bismol. He didn't deserve it. Fox, bird, and rat. Traffic disruptor, yeah. One car honked at me. I know, I've missed 2 toilets. It's unfortunate. The way it words it too, dropped a deuce. Okay, case. Oh, I failed to arrest the murderer again. Okay. Here, we're going to the main menu. Oh, wrong main menu. Crap. Hold on. Okay. Where did the autosave happen? Oh, goddamn. Yep. Uh-huh. I don't think it was ready for this inevitability. Hold on. Okay. I like knowing, too, watching way too many murder mysteries as a kid. Absolutely. Okay, you know what? You know what? We're gonna look at our suspects. Okay, I broke it. I did. I know now that I know kind of how RPG Maker works, I also know how it broke. Okay, so I don't think it was Linda. Former beau, known for his jealousy, also an inspiring rapper. Okay, so it wasn't him. Allegedly threat after 2 big fights before her murder, coupled with a short temper and troubled past from Vietnam. Okay, so testimonials. Which one was the shoe size? Okay, clues. If only my partner was here. The discovery links the suspect directly to the location. The discovery links the suspect directly to the location. Supposedly that was Eddie's room. Supposedly. I don't want it to be him. I don't think it was him. 10.5 footprints don't seem to provide much. Someone's got to have shoes that match. Okay. Drinks. Suspects. It doesn't say what size shoes they have either. Let's see. Lee Johnson, Betty Collins. Okay. So, I mean, we can only fail so many times, right? Like, you can only be wrong so many times in a multiple choice setting. Okay, so we know it wasn't the pastor. We know it wasn't... I think that we're gonna try... We're gonna try Tommy Harris, I think. We're gonna try Tommy because he's got a knife. If it makes sense. Also, he was in the war. So maybe... Maybe. We shall see. Who's getting the bracelets? Don't mind the CNN breaking news. The news is broken several times. It's just a side effect of us arresting so many people. Instead of just choosing one, we went through for all of them. We got every single person. Knew he had a temper, but a killer? Okay. I swear I saw him talking to Emily just days before the murder. Now I wish I'd said something. Okay. That's good. That man always seemed angry, but to actually do this... Oh my goodness. Breaking story. What can you tell us about the arrest? I should have been there for you, Ems. I should have been there, but now I'm here, pulling my hair. This shit ain't fair. Stop rapping! Okay. Oh, hey, she's alone this time because we arrested him. But she won't get abused anymore because we're arresting her shitty, abusive boyfriend. So that's not bad. That's a win in this situation. Only a slight one, but you know, one nonetheless. Okay. Always been a hothead, but a murderer, I never saw that coming. I've seen him lose control at the bar more than once. Okay. This is a whole different level. So there are a couple people that believe it. There are a couple people that... I bet I could have taken a shit in the newspaper office. God damn it. Ugh. Now I have to play the game again and poop in as many toilets as possible. Okay. After everything that happened, he was exonerated. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it wasn't Tommy. Let's try... Let's try the boyfriend. He's the only one who keeps making comments about other people. It could have also been Eddie Blake. Okay, we're gonna try Eddie first, and if Eddie doesn't pan out, then we'll try Paul. Also, Linda's the only one who hasn't made any comments, now that I'm thinking about it. Yep. CNN breaking news. Portland, Oregon's state police department continues to arrest every single resident of Buckfield. This is beyond wait, what? An altar, what the hell? Always knew there was something off about him, but this was beyond sick. Among these items were Emily's personal jewelry, items she was known to wear. Okay, it sucks that it was him. I didn't want him to be the one. Like, they always make it the crazy guy, which is unfortunate. Apprehended. Never thought I'd see this day. When they said altar, I knew it was going to be worse than we thought. God, what was wrong with that man? Okay, everybody's reacting. Words, CNN is here in Buckfield? No fucking way. Yo, this might be Hood Dog's big shot. Way to think of your girlfriend, man. Confirmed that Blake was living in the shadows of this forgotten space surrounded by strange and unsettling items. While the exact nature of these rituals are still being investigated, the sheer horror of what we discovered has just shaken this small town to its core. This man doesn't care. He's gonna go get high. Altar adorned with personal effects of the victim has raised unsettling questions about the nature of the crime. Blake remains in custody. Back to you, Lynn. Thought he was just some drifter, but I was wrong. Oh! Oh, hello! Hi, Goopy! Thank you for that raid! We are just trying to confirm if we got a murderer on our hands. Hi! Thank you for joining the High Seraph of the Chorus of Angels! I am the High Seraph, aka the Angel Mythos, and you are my Chorus of Angels! Thank you for trusting me with your community. It's good, nice to meet you. What were you playing? What were you doing? What were you playing? You were also doing RPG Maker. Were you making something or were you playing something? I don't know if I'm an angel, but nice to be here. Well, you're at least part of the chorus of angels. And to think she had to face him alone. It's like something out of a horror movie. I was mostly playing games from Itch. Oh yeah, this is one that you can find on Itch too. I would highly recommend it. It's really good. It's about 10 hours long. So, I mean, for an RPG Maker game, it's pretty long. At least in my opinion. Yeah, this is the end. 30 years ago was we... Oh, okay, good. It confirmed that we got him. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I, like, skip past this part, kind of, for you. That way you don't see the name. That way it doesn't ruin it for you. Brief, almost imperceptible glimmer of recognition flashes in his eyes like a sudden burst of light in an otherwise dim room. That's right, he never gave up the murder weapon, but the DNA matched. It was him. Yes! Oh, if I had, like, pressed him properly, then maybe I would have gotten it. Didn't the FBI get involved? That's right, Clive. The FBI got involved after we tied him to those missing girls in New Hampshire. You remember his name, right? He was a drug kingpin. What? He nods deliberate slow as if acknowledging something both important and profound. There's an undertone of quiet understanding that settles in his... I'll probably forget any spoilers. Okay, if you say so, Goofy. If you say so. Oh! Thank you for that follow, Maximum Sharpie. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining the High Seraph in the Chorus of Angels. Let me see here. Blake was used. Turner owed Vaughn money. He sent Blake to Buckfield to keep tabs on Turner. Exactly, but Eddie had issues. He stumbled onto Emily by chance. He became obsessed. What he did to her. Ugh. You exhale slowly, the weight of your breath audible in the quiet room. Your voice comes out hushed, almost a whisper, as if the air itself is too thick for you to speak any louder. But we stopped him, Clive. We stopped a serial killer. Oh, okay, well, technically if he killed more than one, then yeah, he is a serial killer. 2 girls in New Hampshire, 1 in Vermont. He never confessed to any of it, but the evidence was there. He's been locked up in high-security psych ward ever since. No parole, no release. Just him and his madness. I remember now, Mythos. It's like it's coming back to me. The case, it was your first one, but was the one that put you on the map. You didn't do so bad afterward either, but yeah. But you know something, Clive? None of it feels like it was enough. I still see her face. I still wonder if we could have done more. Maybe if we'd have caught him earlier, those other girls would. Ah, thank you for that that goopy follow. Thank you for the follow, goopy. He doesn't seem to hear you, his reply circling back to the thought that's still turning over in his mind. Your promotion. This case. It sets you on a path, step by step. You straighten a little, your tone quiet but firm, as if there's no point in brushing it off any longer. It was indeed a goopy follow. Sticky sweet, in fact. The Colonel now. I'm a Colonel? Colonel Seraph? I'm a Colonel now? Look at you, from a rookie detective to running the department. You earned it every step of the way. A slight curve of his lips tugs upwards, but it's not the kind of smile that comes with joy. There's a quiet sadness in the way his mouth moves, and it lingers in his eyes, a recognition of something lost. Or perhaps a memory that'll never quite fade. You gave Emily justice. Gave those other girls justice. You didn't just solve them. You stopped him from killing again. Hell, I can finally see it now. I wasn't useless back then, was I? Dude, you were on the toilet for 2/3 of the investigation. A soft chuckle escapes you, genuine but laced with a quiet nostalgia, as if caught between amusement and the weight of old memories. No, Clive, you weren't. You were my partner, and we did the best damn job anyone could have. If only you were not on the toilet the entire time. For a long moment, Clive stares ahead, his gaze unfocused, almost as if he's no longer in the room, detached from the present, caught in the past that continues to haunt him. What about the others? The pastor, the poor girl's mother? Okay, some things just lingered. Okay. No one walks away unscathed in a case like that, yeah. Got caught on drug charges, yada yada. Yep, we already heard this. She never really recovered, which is unfortunate. Yep, Pastor Ron. Yep. Cool. Vietnam vet. He ended up not having a great ending either. Lots of people did not have great endings in this story, but we caught the killer. We caught him. That's what matters. We had to, arrest half of Buckfield retroactively, but we did it. Wait, what? Remember that? Of course, Clive. I'll be here at the usual time. Oh, okay, so now he's remembering stuff. He wasn't remembering stuff before. So I wonder if when I talk to my wife that I never get to see, if she'll be, happy. Call your wife? Yes, please. Picked up the phone. It's gonna ring for preternaturally long. Hey, it's me. You might be the colonel to everyone else, commanding respect and authority, but to your wife, you're still the same old Mythos who forgot to take out the trash last night. Amen. Just wrapped up with Clive. He really did great. Better than I expected. Made some real progress. Good. Are you on your way? I'll meet you there in about 30 minutes. Alright, drive safe. Love you too. Take a look out the patio. Then it's going to be really philosophical, but we're going to skip that because we don't... Here in the chorus, we don't do heavy thoughts. We don't have in-depth conversations about mortality, ever. What are you talking about? Why would we ponder human existence? That seems like not entertainment. We're just gonna skim over all that depressing stuff and get to the part where we see how many toilets I pooped in. The only justice I could truly offer her. Yep. 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 It's all about the search. Not about solving the murder. About figuring out what happened with the murder. A murder in Buckfield. It's gonna do the thing in a second, don't worry about it. There it is. If you have RPG Maker with, they also have it that you can download on there as well, on the little thingy. Yep, I got my clue rank. Cool, cool. I got almost all of the clues. I am so good at finding things, but apparently my desire to not want to speak to people sometimes kept me from getting all of the testimonials, which makes me sad, but whatever. Also, I'm not a true friend because my partner that was suffering on the toilet, I did not leave him any Pepto-Bismol because he was being a jerk and he deserved it. Don't let him make you think otherwise. Incomplete, yep. It does not tell you that these achievements are something that you can do, by the way. It just kind of pops it on you at the end. It didn't give the Pepto. Look, he was being a jerk, okay? It was the tiniest revenge I could get on him. It was fine. Case closed. You arrested the murderer. Heck yes. Detective rank. Do I get a better rank? Oh, okay. So because I actually did it, I am an A instead of a C. I was a sleuth. I sleuthed my way. Oh, this is the kind of dumb stuff I'd put. Oh, I got the bonus ending? Oh, we gotta see what the bonus ending is, guys. This is the kind of dumb stuff I'd put in the game. I'm learning how to make RPG Maker. I want to make a little, congratulations, you caught him. Arigato, Noah. Thank you, Miss Nor. Or Mr. Nor. I'm not quite sure, but 6 months later. Oh, we got an extra thing. 6 months later. Oh? Wow, this place hasn't changed a bit, you think to yourself. Well, except for the large flat screen TVs on the walls. I'm an old man now. What is this guy doing in the corner? That's what I want to know. Hold on, what are you doing? There's a man with a paper towel roll and a small plastic bag, sighing like a defeated hero as he cleans up spilled red soda in front of the bathroom. Oh, okay. Bathroom's temporarily closed, sir. Can't have anyone sleeping while I'm trying to clean up. Aw, man, you won't let me take a poop in your bathroom? They're just stifling my creativity, man. The woman gestures wildly with a french fry while her phone is pressed to her ear. Her conversation is loud enough to make you question why other person ever bothers responding. Oh. I've had friends like that. And yes, they were friends. It's fine. Greasy spoon employee. Wait a second, isn't this... Honey, you haven't learned your lesson from 30 years ago? Welcome to the Greasy Spoon. Dine in or takeout? Let's do dine in. Why not? What are you doing, Colonel? Your wife and daughter are waiting for you outside in the car. Oh, okay. Takeout, order for 3. I'll take a number 2. I'll take 2 number 1 combos and a kid's meal with a cheeseburger. No pickles for the number 1, please. And a drink? 3 Moxies, please. Unfortunately, our Moxie syrup is empty, but we still have other sodas available. What would you like? 2 medium Cokes and a Sprite for the kids' meal. The cashier punches the order into the register and reads it back to you before giving you the total. After you pay, she begins to nonchalantly ready your food. How nice of her. Hello, ma'am. Excuse me, are you Detective Seraph? Yes? Can I help you? I'm Sophie Cooper. Wait a second, I recognize your name. Your face betrays a sudden shift, surprise creeping into your features. Sophie? Wow, it's been a while. Yeah, I remember you from... well, back then. I didn't think anyone would. I'm just in town to check out the new Highland Crossing Plaza Mall. Oh, it's great. They've got everything now. Movie theaters, a big arcade, and even an indoor climbing wall. It just opened last year. Buckfield's changed a lot, hasn't it? She nods, the motion slow, weighed down by a quiet pull towards something simpler, something now out of reach. It really has. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks
for everything you did back then. You pause, attempting to find the right words, but they don't come. Whatever thought you intended to share remains unsaid, slipping away before you can grasp it. I appreciate that. Take care, Sophie. She gives a small smile and leaves. Okay. Gotta turn a drawing and accidentally give Sophie a monobrow. I love when the drawing software does that too. In Clip Studio Paint, like I'll be trying to scroll up while I'm drawing, and I accidentally like draw a line instead of scrolling up. I'm like, dang it. Here's your order, hot and greasy, just the way we like it. Thanks. Who are you? Stand behind the man looking at the back of his head. Not a bad head of hair, but this is a little creepy, Colonel. Thank you. Okay, cool. Epic ketchup and cheese stained battle. Each bite makes the burger fall apart fast. Okay, then we got a family over here. I'm using Krita and have similar... Krita's really good, though. Krita's a good drawing software. The only reason I have Clip Studio Paint is because I wanna eventually get to animations for some reasons that people might know. Woman appears halfway through her barbecue bonanza and halfway through her patience. Boy waves a Super Mario figure. This meal sucks. I want one with Donkey Kong. All my layers have weird squiggles on the out of bounds. Oh my gosh. And then you don't know what layer you did it on. So you're just struggling. Oh. So we're back in Buckfield. We're back in Buckfield. Man, this place looks nothing like it used to. Oh, I'm over here now. Okay. Where am I? It's the mall. Can I go into town? I wonder if I can go into town. I guess I'll go into the mall first. Shopping isn't on your to-do list right now. What is on my to-do list? Am I going to go visit the grave? Oh. We got some annoyed kids over there. Read sign, finish game, keep surveying the area. Okay, we'll look around real quick. Oh, this is the murder site, I feel like. I think kids look to be in the middle of an intense game of something. I best stay out of that. Okay. How far can I go? Dunkin' drive-thru. Okay. Time marches on. It sure does. Hello, child. You are by yourself shoveling dirt. Jabbing at the ground with a stick, a pile of rocks and other treasures sits beside him. Ask the digging boy. What are you doing? The boy looks up, his face smeared with dirt. I'm digging for treasure, or maybe dinosaur bones. My mom says I'm just making a mess, but what if I find something really cool? He leans closer, whispering, wide-eyed. Like a secret chest with, like, gold in it? Or a secret map? Or both? Bet you think I was real smart if I found something, huh? Sure would, kid. You keep on digging. I'm sure you're going to get to the middle of the earth at some point, and it's going to be beautiful. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's really anything else to do. Minor scuffle with a curb. All the SUVs are so wide compared to the other stuff. Is there nothing else? Oh, wait, hold on. There's someone right here. The man eyes... He is wearing a jester uniform. It's very funny. You don't look like you're from around here. His voice carries a raspy undertone that suggests years of tobacco and whiskey. Reply with... Buckfield's really changed. The man's face twitched into a rueful smirk. Changed? You don't know the half of it. He rests a hand on a hip and gestures to the empty street. Used to be a real downtown just up the road. The damsel, the old general store, even the clinic. Gone. They gutted it, slapped some fancy renovations on it. Now it's all banks and boutiques. He spits onto the pavement. City Hall's the only thing still standing, same as it ever was. Everything else? Just shadows of what it used to be. He
His tone grows heavy with irritation, but there's an unmistakable crack of sentimentality beneath it. He rubs the back of his neck and sighs. Who are you? He chuckles, a dry, thin sound like the rustling of dead leaves. Who am I? Nobody in particular. He takes a breath, studying the ground as though the words might be written there. Used to be the piano player at the old watering hole, a place called the Dancing Damsel. Great spot. That was ages ago, before it shut down. The wistfulness in his voice softens his rough exterior. Played every Friday night like clockwork. You'd never believe the crowd we used to pull. Now, he gestures vaguely towards the street where a gentle draft kicks up a stray candy wrapper. Now I'm just an old timer living out retirement. Watching the days roll by, you know? You nod, but his gaze drifts somewhere far beyond you, lost in a haze of memory. You nod as he looks back to the food stand, offering a tenuous smile. It's a shame. Sounds like it was something special back in the day. He shrugs, the lines of his face settling into resignation. Special? Yeah, maybe it was. But time doesn't stop for anyone. Keeps rolling, same as it always has. Okay, well, I don't think I can talk to anyone else. I just happened to spot that guy in his weird little jester uniform. I wonder if I can rifle through the trash cans. You think it'll let me? Hold on. Nope. Okay, of course not. Alright, fine. I guess. Let's read the sign. The name Buckfield Memorial Park is etched into the sign, written in graceful, flowing letters. Surrounding it is a vivid mural of a sunrise spilling over wildflowers, painted directly into the steel backing. Butterflies, their wings shimmering with a soft iridescence, are scattered through the design, symbolizing the transformation and fleeting beauty. In the lower corner of the mural, the initials OB are subtly worked into the motif, a delicate signature of the artist's contribution. Beneath the name, an engraved plaque reads, "Dedicated to the memory of Emily Johnson, whose light continues to shine in the hearts of Buckfield." As you read it, a wave of quiet reflection washes over you. The peaceful beauty of the park feels at odds with the memory of what happened here, yet there's something fitting about it. The tragedy that once defined this place has been softened, replaced with a serene tribute. For a moment you stand still, letting the gentle rustle of the leaves and the warmth of the sunlight carry your thoughts. Buckfield Memorial Park. It's a name that carries a quiet sorrow, offering both remembrance and a hope for healing. Dad? Which one is my child? Dad? Let me guess, her name's Emily. I'm just gonna guess. Hey kiddo, you and Mom already done at the mall? She nods eagerly. Her name is just your daughter. Yeah, we finished, but can we go to the pet store across the street? I want to look at the kitties. You give her a soft smile, but raise an eyebrow. You can only look. Where's Mom? She just ran into Rite Aid. Her stomach's not feeling too good. She thinks it's the burger she ate earlier. Oh, I wonder. I knew it! I knew it! All right, Emily, let's grab her, then we can head over to the pet store afterwards. Called it! Called it! The tree next to the sign is where we found her body, I think. It's either that one or the big one. All the other kids went too, it seems. Well, obviously, there is poop involved. The greasy spoon is known for giving people the runs like nobody's business. So clearly, there was entertainment and poop to be found, and they needed to go see what all the fuss was about. All right. Well, that was a case in Buckfield. We finally finished it. It took us... I streamed for like 3 hours at a time generally, and we did 4, so 3, 6, 9. I've messed around in it quite a lot, so I guess about 12 hours or so. Well, heck yeah. We did it. It's been a while since I beat a game. I need to get back to my backup. 4 times the charm. All I needed to do was arrest every single person in Buckfield and systematically try them for murder. And it worked, okay? I see nothing wrong with this due process, okay? The process was arrest every person in order until we got the right one.